And we're now live.
What's going on, guys?
There's...
It is about to be someone's birthday tonight. Very soon now. Less than 15 minutes.
That's okay. No one's watching. Doesn't matter.
All right. Well, not one person's watching.
Yep, one.
You're about to watch Jammin Jon age in real time. It's amazing. He's going to age an entire year before your eyes. It'll be amazing.
In just a few short moments, I'll be closer to Nick's age. Still won't be there because he's old, but I'll be closer.
I can grow a beard, though.
I could grow. There's stubble.
No one can see that.
It's
no
stubble.
one can see that.
Yep.
That's CGI. That's added post up.
Wank pheasant. I love it. It's
erotic. One of the greatest things I think I've ever heard was wank pheasant
and erotic dick.
It was actually we carried that on to the Saturday Night Crew too.
Did you?
Because someone chimed in. Actually, I think it was it Dingo that called us? No, it was someone else. But yeah, he chimed in and go wank pheasant, and they were like, "What is that?" What's up, Metal Zach?
What's up, Metal Zach?
What's up, Art Rocks? Hey, what's up, Levi? But yes, he chimed in with wank pheasant, and I had to explain because they're like, "Wait, did we all get called wank pheasants?" Like, maybe, but it's kind of a term of endearment. What's up, Heather Tiller? Mantar. I've jammed some of their stuff. It's isn't it kind of like crust punk, kind of sludge? I don't know. I don't own any of their stuff, but they kind of reminded me a little bit of Martyrdod, which I do love that band.
Is it different from Woman Tar?
No. Well, it's different plumbing. What's up, James? Oh, man. I told you we have to ship John with the hand grenade duct taped to him in a crate with a minimal amount of holes in it.
Yeah. Yep.
What's going on, Black Valley Studios?
Yep. You're here
doing pretty well.
2 minutes in.
All right, black metal. Maybe I'm thinking of a different band. I don't know if I've heard that one then. 2-man black metal? All right, well, I'll check it out. What's up, James?
Thank you, James.
Just finished listening to Purge from Godflesh. Oh, dude. Killer album. Honestly, one of the best ones they've dropped here lately. And I was a big fan of A World Lit Only by Flame or Fire. Flame or Fire. Same thing. That one sounds like closer to like the earlier stuff for Godflesh, like, Street Cleaner, Cold World, Cold State. God damn it, I'm fucking up album titles right now. But yeah, sounds like the earlier stuff. What's up, Mindful?
Yo.
What's going on, Brandon?
Yo, Brandon.
What's going on, Mike?
I'm Leo. Yep. The cock. The rooster.
Leo's a lion.
Well, but in the Chinese.
Oh, on the Chinese. Okay.
On the Chinese calendar, I'm the rooster.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with you and you being a cock, but. What's up, Tony?
Yo.
Currently in a hospital recovering from knee replacement day. Jeez. Dude. Well, hey, I hope you're doing all right, man. I hope you recover quickly, man. We have a friend of ours who's been going through that too, and that's, that could be tough, man. I wish you the best on that, man.
Yeah, we both wish you the best. We hope that this live stream makes you feel better and not worse.
Yeah. We can't guarantee results, though, for sure. No. Yeah, we have to put that disclaimer in there just in case there's like a malpractice suit or something. What's up, Alex? Let's see. I don't think either one of us are.
No, not well, but I mean, Nick's close. I mean, I guess we're both close.
I mean, if you look at John's face, like he does look pretty decent for about 78. So, I mean, they may have just like looked at him like, dude, here's your Buckeye card, which is an Ohio thing, and that's for old people, so he can get like the early bird special at like Frisch's.
Yeah.
Lots of soft foods.
You know what's funny is a couple years ago I got sent something from the AARP in the mail, and I was like, "What the fuck? Not yet! Come on!"
I thought I got sent something for the AARP, but it was to the previous owners, because
previous owner of the house. Yeah.
They have very Arabic names, and that's clearly not my name. It's like, oh, thank God.
Cat's out of the bag. Thank you.
You'd have to triple that number.
No, there's no. Go somewhere. Yeah, no. Let's see. If Rin's 23, that makes me 19.
Doesn't.
Well, no. Hold on. How
carry the 1, divide by 0.
Rin's. Okay, wait. Rin's 2. So I'd be 21. Yeah.
But you're not.
But I'm not.
But you're not.
I'm older.
You lapped 21.
I did.
Ode to the Flame. All right. I'll look into that one if I get a chance. Write it down here. Try to keep tabs on the recommendations. There's a lot of recommendations here. I just got done shooting a collection update today. That stack is not even from the collection update that I shot. That's the next one I'm shooting.
Of course it's not. Surprise, surprise.
Oh, yeah.
Nick has more CDs. Good.
Well,
Good.
I hear humor helps. It's good.
Laughter supposedly is the best
medicine.
Unless you have a morphine drip, in which case
the morphine drip's probably doing way more than we are.
Probably making us a lot funnier.
Yeah, no, actually stick with that. the jokes will land easier in your head.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Edgar?
I am the big birthday boy. And it's actually not until midnight, so.
Oh, that's very close, though.
Yeah.
What's up, Rome's? What's going on, Troy?
Thank you.
What's going on, Shazazzle? Epidemic. Karen? Decamarin? I don't know how to say that last word. Let's see. Oh, there you go. You should have stuck with that. Now you can. What's up, Ritual? You backed away from it. You could have been 69, man.
I'll one day get there. That'll be a happy moment.
I'm turning 46 in December. You're only as old as you feel. So if I was speaking for my knees, be like 68. But for my brain, still like 14.
Yeah. If I'm speaking for my knees, we're in the 70s. If I'm speaking for my back, we're also in the 70s. If I'm speaking for my brain, it's like 12.
Dude, I farted so loud during my shooting for the collection update today. When I was editing it, I literally looped it back and forth just to hear, because it was like a solid 4-second fart.
Nice.
I was like really impressed with it. Really glad you guys are live right now. I'm not in the best mental state because our landlord is forcing us out.
Oh,
shit. Trying to get as many shifts as I can. Like, damn, dude. I'm sorry, man.
That sucks, man.
Dude, landlords can be absolute bastards these days. And
yes, they can.
Yeah, dude. That's just an absolutely shitty thing. I'm sorry you're going through that, man. I wish you the best on that one, dude.
Yep. That's horrible. Thank you.
Yep, looking forward to new now. Next month is not as loaded, but we're going to find stuff. And again, we're trying to figure out what our next topical thing is, because I don't know. There's a lot of different avenues. I mean, I know we could go for some really divisive subjects, or we could go with just some fun ones. I don't know, but I like doing talking points every now and then. Those are fun. Oh shit. Flotsam Jetsam or Armored Saint. I'm going to take Armored Saint because John Bush. That's generally enough of a reason. Plus, I actually like like all of Armored Saints albums. I don't like all of Flotsam Jetsam's albums. Their early stuff's great. Their newer stuff is great. The middle period is a little questionable. Oh, what's your music?
You know what's interesting is I haven't listened to anything today. I've been a lazy bastard all day long.
Did you listen to that Decrepitaph?
What?
Did you listen to that Decrepitaph band I recommended you?
No. I didn't see that you. When did you recommend me? Did you send me a message?
When you were over on Sunday.
No, I should listen to that. Yeah, I haven't jammed anything today. I've just been hanging out. I did laundry.
Oh, dude.
I went outside, took the garbage out, figured out it was hotter than Satan's asshole outside, so I hurried up and
it's gross.
Got back in the air conditioning. Yeah.
What's up, C4 Gaming?
Yo, thank you.
Let's see. I guess you don't look that age. Are we talking about, does he look 69? Because again, man, you could have had that one, but you can't. You turn it down. Well, hold on. Someone else crunched the numbers here. Also, technically 23.
Happy early birthday. Thank you.
It looks at least 21.69.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I don't know.
They're still 69, so I win.
Yeah, but
nope, I won.
No, I'm just going to go. You look 78.
Nope, I won.
Thanks, you, buddy. Levi.
I'll be saying happy birthday to you too soon here. So,
yep. Oh, all right. Sydney Eubanks, question: what is the worst metal album that you've heard so far? Like this year? It's almost tossed up between 6 Feet Under and Anvil. Like those were bad.
I think Anvil was worse than 6 Feet Under.
Yeah, dude. I felt like listening to that Anvil album, I felt like I was attending some kids' battle of the bands, and they had like not practiced at all. And you're like, yeah, those are my friends up there. I don't think they're good, but you know, I'm here. I'm not buying a shirt either because sorry, I'll leave some money in the tip jar. Hey, what's going on, Logan?
Yeah, Logan, what's happening, brother? And thank you.
Yeah, if you're not doing anything, you can jump on in and wish the old man a happy birthday. Pick it on him a little bit.
You want me to send you a? Can you send?
Yeah, I can send links. I don't know how to hit up Logan. I don't think he's on Facebook.
He's on Instagram though.
You might be able to share it on Instagram then.
Let me see if I can get in.
Oh, Dirty 30. I remember Dirty 30.
I do too. Dude, 30 was a good time.
30 was all right.
30 was decent. 31 was better. 31 was a better year, but yeah, let me see if I can get into it.
Yeah, well, at least you're getting repaired though. You're getting new parts. You're becoming a cyborg.
Exactly.
So you can knock off like 5 years there at least.
You're going bionic.
Yeah.
You're remanufactured.
Make sure you get like lasers in your knees that you can just like fire off or something. I don't know. That's probably really irresponsible. Especially if you get like a trick knee or a hitch in it and it just goes off and like bam, you shut up wall through, a hole right through the shower. No, probably not. Let's see.
What is Logan on Instagram?
Probably still metal and beer stuff. Oh shit, we got a Rick too. Hold on here. What's up, Mother Muttley?
Yo.
No, I've heard a lot of people bring up the new hammock. We went over Wormwitch instead, which Wormwitch was pretty badass. What's going on, Rick? Like John was born like a regular human. I mean, we didn't say that. We just said it was his birthday. You're right, jumping to a lot of conclusions there, Rick.
Yeah, that's
rebuild him with the technology we
really
make better than was better, stronger, faster, smarter,
smarter,
more brain good.
All right.
Yep, looking forward to both of those. I'm cautiously optimistic about Black Dahlia Murder. I mean, I have a feeling it'll be good, but I don't know. Like, there's part of me is like, for very obvious reasons. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, no, it is.
Pretty
kind
much.
of is. Actually, no, 37 was a pretty good year.
30. You know what? 40 was pretty cool. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. 42 was all right. We'll see. I'm now officially 1 minute into 43, so we'll see. Thank you.
Oh my God, it happened.
Thank you very much.
Let's see more wrinkles. It's weird. Far more defined.
Hold on, somebody just sent me a picture of chicken nuggets for my birthday. not like a coupon or anything, just a picture of chicken nuggets.
Here, lick the screen. Yeah, it's been hot here the past few days, and it's getting cooler for at least another week. Yeah, we're about to get hit with another heat wave. It's super muggy out right now, and I think we got a storm approaching.
And they said Thursday, at least here, is record humidity. So it'll be like 93 outside for the temperature, and then it'll be like 85% humidity. So I get a song. Oh, thank you.
Well, I think you have to sing it though.
I have to sing it, or he has to sing it. I
feel like you probably did, but you should have joined them.
It's probably like voice to text, and then there's a song in there. So,
all right, let's see. Worst mellow I've heard between Saint Anger, yeah. See, I don't think Cryptopsy's Unspoken King is that bad. I don't think it's good, but I don't think it's as bad as everyone makes it out to be. It's just because I think they shifted their sound a little bit too much. But I get it. Oh, hold on here. Oh, all right. Yeah, it's a work night. My bad. Well, good having you on here. For as long as you're on here. I mean, Rick, if you feel like jumping on too, let me know. We got you on Instagram. We can send you a link.
Do you want me to send Rick something?
Let's wait for him to respond here. Hold on here and get all your happy birthdays. What's up, Ollie?
Thank you.
What's up, Dr. Funkenstein?
I like that name, dude. Doctor. That's what I should have named my cat, Dr. Funkenstein.
You called him Alistair Meowly, though.
Yep. I mean, that's still pretty good, but yeah.
I like Amble guys. I like them as people.
I've met them. They're nice guys.
They're good dudes. Like they're super nice dudes. But like some of the earlier stuff's all right, but yeah. It's just not that good of music, which is sad because well, let's see. Worst mental albums there, Saint Anger, Nostradamus. Nostradamus is pretty bad. Masker's Promise. I don't own that one. I mean, it's kind of hard to find, but I heard a couple of tracks on YouTube and was like, nope, we're good. It's like, well, I don't know what 43 is, but I mean, he is still pretty dirty.
I didn't shower today. I haven't done shit all day. Done nothing.
Well, I suppose that's better than 40 entering you.
Fair.
Unless it's consensual. Okay, Rome's, you discussed us with your youth. That's actually very offensive that you would bring up your age like that just to make Jammin Jon feel even older than he is. Because
I remember 18. Actually, I remember my 18th birthday. And we were in the Kroger parking lot smoking Black and Milds and scratching lottery tickets. And it was like 2 a.m. I remember. Yep. Back when you could go outside late at night and no one cared.
Let's see. I'm collecting vinyls, Death albums. I have 5 of them. I just need sound and persevere. Sound and symbolic. Okay. Yeah, but all right. I can't remember if Symbolic they got that under one umbrella in terms of reissues because Symbolic was still on Roadrunner. But yeah, I mean, God, they'll keep reissuing those forever. Like that'll be reissued till the end of time. So I mean, you'll definitely get your chance, I'm sure. Well, I'm in my 20s. My back feels like 80. I had some back pain past legs. Well, that sucks. Like stretching, I guess. I don't know, man. You know, mostly it's my knees, and since I have flat feet, feet kind of hurt after a little while. But you know, these nice cushy fucking sandals I got have been pretty awesome. Oh shit. Damn. Well, man, I'm fucking rooting for you. And yeah, dude, just go full fucking RoboCop.
Yep.
Dude, even with the gun holster too.
Now's your chance, man.
And I mean, if you can upgrade to eye lasers too, get those too. Gloriously irresponsible. Let's see. I've heard they've been awesome with the new lineup. I haven't seen them yet, but I love it. Oh, wait, hold on here. Love them, but oh man, I've been in zombie mode all day. Totally get it, man. There will definitely be other streams for sure, but you're always welcome, Rick. There's like a standing invite for Rick.
Yes, and Logan too.
Good people. So I'm looking forward to new Flotsam, Dark Tranquility, 1349. Yeah, and Flesh God.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good run of albums. Again, I feel like August is kind of barren, but I imagine September all the way through probably November is probably just going to be insane. He knows that reference, so he's old. That was the test, and you failed.
Well, shit.
I don't know. One of those.
Thank you.
It's because he's 69, man. Dude, there's your birthday music. That's what you should be playing.
Oh, that's what I should be playing.
Yeah. There you go. Accurate. Indiana Jones was a wise man. I didn't like the last Indiana Jones, though. Like, I don't know. He's just too old to be Indiana Jones. I hate saying it. I love Harrison Ford. He's too old to be Indiana Jones. Like, dude, like, who is actually bragging they beat up an 80-year-old Indiana Jones? Like, yeah, whooped Indiana Jones' ass. Like, yeah, dude's 80. Dude's like 80. You beat up an old man.
Right.
And it's a lose-lose. Because if he kicked your ass, guess what? Yeah. You got beat up by a fucking 80-year-old man. I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't like the last movie very much. But, I mean, let's just be done with it or recast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I am kind of eager to see him as Thunderbolt Ross in the new Captain America series, though. Because, I mean, you know, obviously they couldn't get William Hurt. Rest in peace. But, I don't know. I'm kind of curious about him as Thunderbolt Ross because, I mean, you know, Harrison Ford's good at playing an old hard ass.
Thank you.
Look at all this love you're getting.
I know. There's a lot of love in this room, you guys. Ooh.
Yeah, I tapped out on that Saturday stream at like 3:45. I don't even know how much longer you guys went. That was getting crazy long.
I mean, if I know them.
Jeff even tapped out because he was just way too
caffeinated.
A little too
caffeinated,
pre-gamed. Yeah, that's honestly, I think I've only heard like one track from that. It really wasn't impressive, but yeah, that's always the one. That one and like Sodom's one where it's got the fat guy and the pregnant chick going like belly to belly. I forget the name of that album. That's the album I always skip. But that one's up there too. And some of that weird industrial-ish period for Creator too. There was kind of a rough patch for the Teutonic bands there. Oh, there we go. Good question there, Jamie Jenkins.
What is the most chuggy birthday riff?
I don't know. What satisfies your need for chug?
Well, I mean, is it in this case? Is it the birthday song that's chuggy, or the most chuggy birthday riff? Period.
Well, it's your birthday. You can pick the chuggiest song you want, but not any other day.
All of Tribal Gaze's first EP.
That would satisfy some serious chug.
Yeah.
I figured you'd go with like a Suffocation album, but that'll work.
I mean, I could, but I mean,
you could.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. I don't like. Well, since again, like Symbolic was on a different label. I don't know. There's again like a whole bunch of crazy shit there because I got the CD reissue from years ago with the slip cover, and I've heard that even that one's kind of hard to find now. Let's see. Oh, hold up. Shit. We got a 666. Hey, Edgar.
Thank you.
All right. Here's a fun question from y'all. What albums? Hold on here. I want to highlight it. Sorry, my bad. Let's see. What albums did you get rid of that you now regret doing so? I don't really get rid of a lot of albums.
There was a time back in like 2017, 2018, where I needed some money and had to unload a bunch of CDs, but I repurchased them all when life was better. So I don't really get rid of them either, unless I absolutely have to, and then I'll buy them back.
Yeah, I hold on. Like, dude, I mean, obviously I hold on to my stuff. I still got, fucking 2 Crazy Town albums that I'll never listen to again, but they take up space in my collection. They're terrible, but they're there. That's about the nicest thing I can say. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I don't know why, but after seeing Gojira play the opening ceremony for the Olympics, I've gone and back and listened to Terry Incognito a lot. Good album.
That's a great album.
Since that album, well, I wasn't as familiar with before. It's a solid album. The Link, too. Go back and jam the Link. The Link is fucking fantastic. Honestly, I like all of their albums. Like, all of them have something I like about them. And the whole Gojira the Olympics thing, I think, has been a great thing for just metal in general.
A great thing for Gojira and a great thing for metal. Yeah. And the fact that, once again, they used a real metal band for the Olympics and not some bullshit was a good thing.
Yeah. Like, that was a Metallica maneuver, but they didn't give it to Metallica. They didn't take
the Metallica route. They didn't use Metallica.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Have you guys reviewed the new Mountaineer? I'm not really even familiar with that band, so yeah, I've never actually heard of them before. So I'll have to look into that one. Let's see. Many years ago, today something. Yeah, there it is. Did she scream? Did she cry? Grave New World. I haven't heard that one by Discharge. I've just heard. I have a collection of like their older material, and that's about it. And then I have tons of bands called Dis whatever, because like if you had Dis to start off your band's name, you were almost already qualified as being a Discharge worship band. You know, that Terry Incognito is sick. I love that one. You guys like Ginger? Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, no, I love Gojira. That has not changed
pretty much since I first heard him.
Yeah, from Mars to Sirius, I still adore that fucking album, and been a fan ever since. I got all their stuff, and believe me, I really wish they'd reissue those Godzilla demos, their early stuff.
Yes. Oh my God, those are good.
We jammed those on a live stream with Jeff and a bunch of other people. I was like, holy fuck,
they were killer.
Absolutely amazing death metal. But I don't know. I doubt they ever will, but that would be an awesome little, hey, we haven't put out anything for a little while. Here you go.
Here, take these.
Buy that as soon as it came out. I would. 100%.
Thank you.
Any of you guys have any good bootlegs? Some great Sepultura Rise tour ones out there, for example. I don't have a tremendous amount of boots. Like, I got a boot for Zentrix's first album, but they reissued it, and I just got that, and it's honestly a better quality.
I have a bootleg. Hold on.
I got some bootleg Deftone stuff, like shitty CDR ones with like terrible like photocopied covers on them, but it's like, you know, live material and B-sides that were kind of hard to find. I'm trying to think what other boots I got.
I have a bootleg DVD. I have a Napalm Death DVD from Todd's in Detroit, Michigan on July 21st, 1991.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't think any of my DVDs are boots.
But I don't have any boot albums. Yeah. I mean, does. If Ren were here, he's got a bunch of bootleg Pantera shit.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of boot stuff. I'd really have to like go through and look. Oh wait, no, my copy of Slowly We Rot is a Russian boot. It's a really good one. Like, I had to like go all the way down like the serial numbers and everything because everything else was lining up, but the code on the inside the CD didn't. And yeah, I mean, I paid 50 cents for it. So
well,
yeah, and it sounds quality, so I'm all good. Let's see. Eye lasers for sure. Thanks, guys. See, eye lasers are fun. I mean, not for the people that are getting shot by them, but who fucking cares about them?
They're a good thing.
They're not the ones with eye lasers. You are.
Tony, I'm happy for you, brother. You get those eye lasers.
Do some cool shit with it, man. Like, do some like TikTok shorts of you like welding shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. I'd watch. We get Coldplay for Survivor. Yeah, dude. I'm like, there's part of me that's hoping that, you know, the Super Bowl committees were watching the Olympics, like, they really like that.
Yeah.
People were responding. Is it maybe just because Europe's just a lot cooler than us? Or
yes,
maybe people do like metal. You know, I mean, I think that would be awesome if we got a metal band to play the halftime show. Like, dude, every halftime show post Prince has sucked. It's just been terrible. Like,
agreed.
You know, I mean, Red Hot Chili Peppers was on there with Bruno Mars, and I mean, even Flea like flipped up his bass and showed like, "Hey, nothing's plugged in. This is all fake." You know, yeah. I want a metal band for the Super Bowl. I think that'd be perfect, but I don't think it's going to happen. We're just going to get probably Coldplay.
All right, I've got to let this cat in before he has a fucking mental breakdown. Right. I know. I hear you coming. Don't eat the internet.
Oh my goodness, he's very upset.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Look at all this love you're getting.
Have you ever?
Good catching up with you, man.
Come on.
Dude, I'd be so down for Godflesh in a Super Bowl halftime show. I think that'd be amazing. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that cover was just terrible. Like, there had to be some other ideas, but there clearly wasn't.
Hi. Come on.
Let's see. I'm trying to catch up on comments here. Oh, got another happy birthday.
Yes.
No. Yeah, you want a Crazy Town CD?
No.
That's what you're getting.
No.
You're getting a Crazy Town CD.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
That's not
what
cool.
You're getting.
That's not cool, man.
What are some of the CDs that you regret owning the most? I mean, it's probably all the the butt rock and some of the new metal, but they are there for a reason. They're reminders that, like, yeah, no, don't even try to fake that you weren't a fan at one point. You were. You know, that was part of your metal journey, and yeah, you run into some suck along the way. It happens.
Can you hear him purring? He is purring up a storm. Purr for the people.
Oh my God, I can. Listen to him go. What's going on, Moonshine Talking?
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
We're well. Didn't see who it was, but for a bad back, ice, heat, stretching, core exercise. Oh yeah. There you go. For anyone that was talking about the back issues and everything. Yeah, stretching definitely helps, man. Like, honestly, I do a fair amount of stretching before we go to shows just because I know at least my neck's going to get wrecked. So,
yep.
Do a couple of cracks, get it loose. Let's see. Dude, I can imagine, dude. I've seen enough wrestling as a kid to see it. Like, dude, I know it's all like scripted and shit, but that shit probably hurts.
Yeah, man, I can't imagine getting hit with a.
Like, I thought about throwing John through a table once just as like a birthday gift, but
I wrestle to open doors sometimes.
That is true. Why won't this open? Have you tried pushing the other way? No. Oh, fuck.
It always happens when I'm hanging out with Nick. I can open doors any other time, but Nick and I go out somewhere and I go to open a door and it doesn't fucking work, and I'm like, of course not. And then Nick gives me shit about it for the next 43 years.
I mean, God, I hope that was actually a band too, because that'd be a great band name. But I mean, I can't say I haven't heard it. I mean, I've had one, but you know,
I do have had one.
Are you done yet?
Right? Hurry up.
I'm tired. Let's see, I tried out Laceration on my internet, and I was dude, Laceration whoops ass. That new Laceration is
that new Laceration album is fucking awesome.
Like, nice prank existence flag.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Dude, I got that at MDF for $10.
That was a deal.
$10.
Yeah, dude, those demos are amazing. Like, very, very different gear for the band, but yeah, they were a killer death metal band before. I guess they were kind of death metal-ish in the earlier. I don't know. Gojira's Gojira, I guess. What's up, Lamnot?
Nice.
All right.
Nice. That sounds way cooler than anything I've done all week.
We got beaches here by Lake Erie. They're not cool, and they
I wouldn't walk on them, but we have them.
No, Magma and Fortune have theirs, but they're generally great as well. Death metal. I like both those albums. I like
Magma a bunch. I still am not the world's biggest Fortitude fan.
Magma, I mean, I could make kind of the same arguments between the two of them. They're very similar albums. You can definitely hear where they kind of went for more accessibility, but they did it their way. Yes. They put their stamp on it. It's kind of like, like later Mastodon. They did that their way. Like, it's still 100% them. It's just a catchier version. What's up, Shane? You got an advanced copy of New Deceased still in the morgue, and it's naturally incredible. Official release in the next 3 or 4 weeks. Yep. We definitely plan on going over that one. I think I pre-ordered it. God, I don't know. Hopefully I did. If not, I will. Let's see. Are you guys fans of Spectral Wound? Yes.
Oh, yeah, we are.
I do like Spectral Wound. We missed them at MDF, but we did get to see Spectral Voice. So, yeah. No, we got
Spectral Wound, though.
Spectral Wound's awesome. I love their last one. Diabolical Thirst was killer. Raw, but very catchy fucking black metal. I dug the hell out of that.
Absolutely not. Get out of there. If you're going to be in here, you are not eating the chords. No, sir.
I got to watch season 4 still. I was supposed to watch it tonight with my buddy, but he was coming down with a cold and was like, yeah, we'll just put off hanging out for a bit until you feel better.
I will see you at a later date.
Let's see. You know what? Honestly, I would settle for a Metallica halftime show. If that opens the door for metal bands playing the Super Bowl, fine. But I want them to play like something classic they haven't played in a while, like, Trapped Under Ice or something.
Right. Don't play anything new.
Let's see. What's up, guys? Hey, how's it going, Kevin?
Welcome to an impromptu.
It's so amazing.
I don't even know what is today. Monday? An impromptu Monday night stream.
I still have yet to really check out Mekong Delta. I have, I think, all of Anacrusis' albums though, and that band super underrated. Very interesting, like technical thrash. Vocals are kind of hit or miss with me. Like I prefer the vocals on the first album. The singing, I don't know. I kind of struggled with it on the later albums, but musically, I thought they were like geniuses.
And Mekong Delta is fun to say.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hola.
What's the weirdest birthday gift you ever received, though?
The weirdest one?
Yeah. The severed head of your enemies? All of them?
Hold on. I got to think about that. The weirdest birthday gift.
A human toe?
Do you remember Brian Herrick, Nick? Do you remember that name?
I know him. Yeah.
Yeah. Brian Herrick got me a dildo once.
Well,
I did not use it, but he got me a dildo once.
That's what I would say. Live.
That's pretty weird, right? I did not use it. This is. I'm an exit-only individual.
Was it like a suction cup one? You just like stick it to your door or something?
It was a squirt gun.
Oh,
it was
so your squirter.
It was like the balls were the handle, and then, but it also was a dildo. But yeah,
well, anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
I say that to people all the time.
Let's see. Holy shit! What's up, Camo?
That's
damn, dude! Violent coughing attack had to be. Unless wait,
that is exactly why I don't hit bongs.
Was he like perching on a ledge and fell off?
I'm a joint guy. It really cuts down on the injury.
Dude, I don't know how. I mean, they were fairly recent. I was like, it was maybe a couple of years ago when they reissued those 2 of Intestine Ballism albums, but I found them on, was it Gurgling Gore or Sewer Rot Records? Edgar pointed me in the right direction for that one. They still might be out there. If you haven't used Metal Detector yet, that's a good resource to find out which distros are holding on to those, because those reissues are fucking awesome.
I'm gonna have to listen to this band, dude. Every stream that we've had in the last 2 fucking weeks.
Dude, they're fucking disgusting. Like honestly, like one of my favorite Japanese death metal bands here lately. Right. But I don't think they're still around. But I think they're still around, but they haven't put out anything in years. But yeah, their first album is absolutely amazing. And I think I have this the second or the third one.
Can you knock it out? You want to get out?
Oh, now he wants out.
Do you want out? You can get out.
Just leave the door open.
Make up your mind, sir.
Oh, hey, not a problem. That's what we do here.
That's why we do what we do, man. 100% it.
I didn't get the shirt, but my pre-order, I decided to also pre-order Fulci too, so I gotta wait. But I won't have to wait that long.
Isn't Laceration on FTA?
Are they?
I don't know. I want to say that there's some show. I want to say they're coming somewhere.
What's up, Small White Now? Bathtub Shitter is an awesome band, and that is a fantastic name for a band. I'm definitely looking forward to Ancients. Ancients is, I've liked them since their debut. So yeah, I'm curious to see what all they do. I haven't checked out the new song yet. I just haven't had time. Oh, hold on. I've heard, and yeah, I had to tell my buddy specifically no spoilers because, of course, Rob saw it. I was like, "Shut up! Don't you tell me a damn thing."
Maybe we'll go this weekend. Well, no, we should go.
I mean, we should go
at some point.
I love that name. I love that band. Honestly, I own I think all of their stuff. They haven't put out anything in years, though. I think
it's been a long time.
Danza 3, a series of unfortunate events, was the last one, or there was one after that. I think it's been a long time since I've jammed them, but I particularly liked Danza 2, Electric Boogaloo. The skits in there were ridiculous. Well, 1 second, I'm going to mute myself for just a second here.
Why? What are you doing? Are you farting? Did you fart?
No, I had to make sure a video rendered properly.
Oh, got you. I thought you were farting.
No, I would have done that. I would have put my blood on the fucking mic. I've done that before.
It farted into it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save one up.
There we go. All right. Let me get this transferred over. There we go. All right.
You guys get to see it first. Live. Nick renders a video.
I've heard
the next video you see will be one that was finished and rendered during this live stream. So you guys get the first look.
I've heard this season is very much on the pulse of society right now. But I mean, it kind of always has been. It's just now a certain group of people have figured out that they're being made fun of, and now they're upset.
Of course.
I think is pretty hilarious. Yeah, I mean, it probably would. It'd probably be a medley like that.
Mm-hmm. A medley of crap.
I'd take it, though, if that gets, other metal bands to actually play. That'd be fun.
Thank you. I miss Baltimore. I really do. Every time we go to MDF, I hate coming home.
That is an aggressively Australian name for a band.
Filthy Maggoty? Oh, yes. That's it. Hey, get out of there. Get No, get out of there. No.
You've been immortalized in a quote.
What? The balls were the handle. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much.
I could actually see you like on a witness stand being asked the question, like the balls were the handle.
The balls were the handle, sir. What did you say? I said the balls were the handle.
Balls were the handle. From what I heard, Intestine is still working on their 4th album very slowly, but they're still around. Okay, so Intestine Ballism is still around. See, I remember seeing them active, but I mean, fuck, let me look up and see what the gap is between albums. Let me see real quick. Yeah, the last one was 2008, and that's the one I still don't have, Ultimate Instinct. But An Anatomy of the Beast, that album is absolutely fantastic. Banquet in the Darkness is really good too, but I love that debut.
Jeff's here.
Oh no. Oh, you got another happy birthday there. Couple of them.
Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you.
Let's say New Ancients is excellent, but blasted. Oh, oh, dude, awesome! Believe it or not, I saw Ancients play here in Toledo at our club Frankie's on the east side. They were, I want to say they were with Goat Whore, but yeah, this is one and only time I've ever seen them, and we're kind of dormant for a while after that. But they put on a killer live show. In fact, like they were honestly one of the best bands on that bill. I forget who else was on it though, but they were a standout performance.
No, because you're eating shit you shouldn't eat. No, biting me isn't going to help. All right, You're taking a timeout.
Oh no, you've been put in timeout, kitty.
You're taking a timeout. I love you dearly, but you're taking a timeout.
I've heard on Twitch seeing from.
Nice.
I mean, sometimes a stream needs a good fart. Like I don't have one chambered right now, but believe me, it might happen. I don't know.
I'm working on it. I had a bowl.
It's your birthday. You're allowed to fart.
Thank you. Yep, I'm gonna share the love.
What's up, Ashby?
Thank you so much, Ashby. I appreciate you.
The balls were the handle.
The balls.
Oh, so good that you've been given time to live that down.
Yep. It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad you enjoyed
it. You got a happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it. They're not in season, Jeff.
It means he wants them seasoned when he gets them. That's what he's saying. It's code. Oh my God. You're spicy tonight, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff. Are you caffeinated again?
You were over caffeinated earlier.
Yeah.
Fart in a jar and sell it as official. My fucking hand grenade. We'll tell you what. We won't put any holes in the crate that will contain John and the hand grenade, but I will fart in it, so we will have my fart to breathe all the way there, and hopefully.
And I will fart in a Ziploc bag and bring it to you at MDF next time you come. Just as a. Oh. Oh, that was weak.
I mean, that was something though.
Yeah, it was, but that was weak.
I mean, I don't want to push too hard. I don't want to shit my pants on the fucking stream.
You should. That would be the icing on the birthday cake.
See, no, I still got a 6 out of 10. I had good pitch. It was just, short. There you go.
Thank you.
It's Wank Pheasant Day. Oh, dude, you were just, man, like you were every stereotypical fucking burnt out hippie I've ever seen in any movie, all wrapped into one. Like, dude, man, like when you listen to this song, like feel it, man. What are we talking about?
Nice.
Everything was a tangent because Jeff couldn't pay attention.
Oh, Jeff, next time I see you, we're gonna burn one. I want to know what it's like.
Jeff, what are you up to, man? You want to jump on? Oh, come on. Well, you didn't even listen to it. Come on.
See?
Well, you heard the fart. It is similar to the last 6 feet under, but I don't think you listened to the last 6 feet under. Yeah, no shit. There's video evidence of that.
That's awesome. I'm so upset I missed it. If I didn't have to work in the morning, I would have been there. And I'm upset.
Oh, dude. No, Jeff was in rare form. Well, I mean, he'll tell you. Hold on, I'm going to send him a link.
Okay.
Tell you what, I will let you catch up on comments. I would just scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll see it.
Oh.
And I'm going to go grab a smoke while you allow Jeff to join us. I mean, J-Dog's entertaining at least, but farts are funny, like universally. If you don't laugh at a fart, there's part of you that's just, dead inside, I think.
You haven't met Shred. I mean, you guys have met him on the channel, but you haven't actually personally met Shred. If you hang out with Shredlord, he'll make a fart that'll sound like that eventually.
Dude, when he farts, it's like someone boiling a large pot of grapes. It's pretty bad. All right, I'll be back in a bit.
All right. I still think he could have done better. We'll get gassy one night. We'll feed Nick some broccoli, and I'll have some cabbage, and we'll show you some real farts. Yeah, dude, I'm super stoked for the new nails. Wrecking Ball in Dallas. So I was talking to Nick, so I think what's going to happen is once they put the kibosh on Full Terror Assault, which is a bummer, I think we got to find a new festival. So if we don't do Milwaukee, I was telling Nick we should do the Wrecking Ball Fest in Texas. So it's possible that we will be out there next year. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I don't know. No, it doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe Carl owes Chris some money or something from the past. I don't know. But it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't. And it wouldn't be smart for them to headline because I think everybody would leave. So they're probably going to be dead set in the middle. So you have to stick around. That would be my guess. Because if they're smart, yeah, if they're smart, they won't make him the headliner. I don't know. I definitely don't want to go. I want to go, but I don't want to go. So, there's Jeff.
Hey.
Silver hair flowing in the wind.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Not really. No.
About now.
Do you have your pillow over the microphone again?
No.
No.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now. But you were
the fan probably.
There you go.
Probably overtook there a little bit ago. Yeah. No, I actually. Oh fuck, man! Saturday night, dude, I was the most stoned I think I've been in years, and I'm not even sure how or why because I went down to Maryland and got a bunch of stuff, some vape and
some
flour, and I was smoking it the week before, but man, it just hit me on Saturday night. I did have 2 9% beers. That may have helped a little bit too. So
yeah. Mixing your poisons when you're not used to mixing your poisons is
probably
either a really good time or a really bad time.
Well, no, it was funny because everything was cool, except I kept losing track of where I was at. I was definitely getting tangential. I was like, squirrel, that kind of shit, like I always am, but worse. And I'd be like, in my mind, I'd be wrapping up a sentence going, fuck, where am I going with this? But in my mind, I was going, what am I trying to say? Like, I have no clue what point I'm trying to make,
Yeah.
And then I'd try to figure out where I need to take this logically from that. And I kept thinking, man, all these guys must think I am fucking like goosed hard. And then finally, I'm just like, dudes, I'm fucking stoned. And right around then, Dennis had just come on, and Nick didn't sail much longer after I left. But I was overcome, John, with this. Oh my God, I literally crawled on my hands and knees around my bed and into the side of the bed that I can get into my bed on because the other side's sort of against the wall.
Yeah.
And dude, I was crawling on my hands and knees. That's how fucking hammered I was. And then what was really weird about it was 30, 40 minutes later, I'm trying to drift off and I'm like, fuck, I'm starving. So I got up, I managed to push myself up, and then I was almost like I was going to jump back on and they were getting off. So yeah, man, I was cooked.
I mean, that happens. If you ever watched the Black Sabbath ranking that we did with
that's all way back, yeah.
We were all hanging out before the stream, and Shredlord had me take a hit of his bong, and I was fried right up until we get to Black Sabbath Forest. So if you notice, like in the first half of the video, I'm wearing sunglasses and kind of quiet.
Oh,
and then after 4, because we had to take a break. I was like, dude, we got to stop. I was like, I'm too high. I can't focus. I can't talk. I can't fucking do anything. Like,
that's funny.
I got to go upstairs and take a breather, splash some water on my face. So yeah, if you notice, like the first half I'm in sunglasses, and the second half I come back and I'm not wearing sunglasses and I'm like talking. But yeah I was violently high for the beginning of that.
Did you get high at all down at MDF?
A little bit, but nothing. I smoked with the couple that we met in the soundstage on the first day. I smoked like 3 hits out of his bowl. But then
her husband's on Facebook, but she's super cool. She likes all our posts. She's sweet.
What, that first night we were there?
The first day we were there.
Wow. Yeah.
Not the first night, but not the pre-fest, but the first day we were there. Yeah, so I have social anxiety, and even though I'm in a giant crowd full of people that metalheads, and I feel at home, right? I still have bad social anxiety, so I don't like smoking when I'm in public around a bunch of people, because just in case I do get too high, and then I'm like, fuck, man, I'm around all these people. I don't know where I am, what I'm doing. I'm not going to do it. So
yeah. I didn't get high at the shows or before the shows, but then when I'd come back, because my feet were so bad, I had a vape pen. But it was funny, man. We talked about this, but the funniest night was the one night.
Blood vampires?
I can't remember. I guess it was Saturday night. Jimmy was pretty lubed that night, and I didn't realize he was like really hammered. And we got back to the hotel room, and he just kept coming over to me and like getting down sort of on his haunches and going, dude, it's like I just can't explain how special this week has been to me. And it was like almost like I was like, man, I'm waiting for him to like proposition me or something. and then finally, because he just was like, he was so intense about it. Like it was like I thought he was going to start crying a couple times, right? And it just turns out he was just. I didn't realize that he had bought 4 of these Cabernet Sauvignon, out of a box, the box wine things, and he chugged like 3. So he was
nice.
He was just fucking wasted, and I didn't realize he was that fucking hammered. It was funny as shit.
I mean, I got like kind of wasted 2 of the days, but I don't know. It was just fun.
Just on booze, though, right?
Yeah, just booze. I don't smoke weed anymore.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have. I like John. I'm like you, John. I wouldn't have gotten high at the shows. That wouldn't have been a good. I like to be solitary generally. We're just like 1 or 2 people watching a movie or something. But
I mean, and my other thing too is I don't want to get too fucked up. And
seeing you, Tony. Heal up, man.
Tony, we hope you feel better. Good luck on your recovery.
Yeah, you don't want to forget it all. You don't want to.
I don't want to get so fucked up and then like not be able to enjoy the show. Okay, so in 2012, I went to go see The Faceless and Between the Buried and Me in Cleveland. It was a fucking sick ass show. What's up, Lucas? And I ate an edible before we went. And then by the time Between the Buried and Me got on stage, I was
up on you.
Dude, I was so fucking high. I had to go stand outside up against a wall in the smoking patio and just kind of like
veg out.
Dude, yeah. And Wes Hawk came over to me from The Faceless. He was like, dude, you good? And I was like, no, man. And he brought me a water.
Wait, was that the Oh wait, no, I don't think I was at that one.
Yeah, you weren't at that show. It was me and everybody in Constricted. It was the Contortionist or the Safety Fire, the Contortionist, the Faceless, and Between the Buried and Me. The Faceless was touring on Autotheism, and BT Bam was on Future Sequence.
I couldn't tell you the last time I got high at a show. It's been since I was a teenager, right? Because, you know, I did the weed thing when I was, I don't know, 8th, 9th, 10th grade, whatever it was. And then I actually got caught. The very first time I bought weed, of course, my mom caught me that night. I don't know how the fuck she did it, but she was like a bat for like things. You know, she had a nose for everything. She knew I was a scumbag, I guess, but which makes sense. But
I mean, you're tripping some spider senses, but it's whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, I then stopped after I got caught then, because I started actually having like bummer highs where I would smoke and I'd just get so paranoid and scared and anxietized and be like, oh, fuck this. And then I didn't smoke it again until I was like 28 or something. And I got up there. But yeah, I mean, now that when I do, I don't really I would not want to drive. Definitely would not want to drive like after smoking, not at all. Because it does affect me, sort of like vision and all that stuff like that. But it's just stupid because driving alcohol, you're just as bad, if not worse. But you rationalize that you've done that longer, so you can get away with it with one or two. But I wouldn't want to have even 2 hits and climb behind the wheel. Personally,
yeah.
I don't chance it at shows in terms of drinking. I just don't drink at shows if I don't have to drive. Like festival, different. I'm on my feet and I'm reasonably sure I can operate those reasonably.
Well, I can tell you right now, though, Nick, like me 25 years ago, so in my mid to late 30s, man, 50. Dude, I was, Huh?
We said mid to late. I said 50s before.
Fuck off. Yeah, dude, I'd go out to a show or something like that, and before we're halfway through the set, I've got 3 or 4 beers pounded, and then I'm off to the races once I hit that certain level. That was me, and I paid for it very dearly. Thankfully, I didn't injure anybody or hurt anybody. I had some very expensive lessons thrown at me a bunch of times before I finally got it. And like I said, I went to that 2-mode show on Saturday night. I had one when I got there, and then I had another, and I was like, well, I'm here until I'm feeling sober to drive.
Yep.
So that means I'll walk around out in the street if I got it, or just go to the find a convenience store to grab some munchies at or whatever. But yeah, by the time I left there, I was almost sober. But then I found that beer can in my fucking pocket that had leaked all over me. Like an idiot.
Yeah. The last time I was hammered at a show, like not a festival, but a show, was years ago when my brother-in-law and I went to go see Napalm Death and The Haunted, and it was a whole bunch of other fucking killer bands too. Up at the Majestic in Detroit, we were just fucking putting them down, and then we switched gears to doing Stoli bombs. Raspberry Stoli and fucking Red Bull.
Oh my god!
Oh, dude, we both barely remember Napalm Death set, because we were smashed by the time they went on.
Yeah.
Oop. Good seeing just another heavy metal maniac.
Yep. Thanks
for coming by, man.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah, that was the night that. Barney was shaking hands from the stage, and the stage of the Majestics, it's up there a little ways. And he almost pulled Barney off the stage because, you've met my brother. He's giant. But then, we ended up trying to go get food later, and it was a comedy of errors. But that was the last time I pulled anything like that at a show. I don't bother with that on like shows anymore. Festivals, like I said, if my car is parked and I'm going to be there for a while, let's tip a couple back.
The worst I ever.
Thank you, Mindful. I appreciate you. Thanks for swinging through.
See you, man. The worst I think I ever was at Monsters of Rock in '88 when we were drinking Molson Golden on the way down. I think I told the story. We were stuck on the bridge and we couldn't get over. And I ran up and threw 2 beers in the car in front of me and said, "Don't move. I got to piss really bad." So I kind of hunched down on my haunches and pissed. And we get up the road a little, get up further over the bridge. And he runs back and throws 2 joints in and says, "Don't move. I got to piss." I'm like, all right. By the time we got in there, we also snuck one of those Daniel Boone wineskin things that you get like at a.
Oh, my.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuck one of them in there with pure fucking Jack in it. So we're drinking that in 108-degree weather down on the floor of because I was up front. We got there as Kingdom Come was going off. We got down on the field and went way up front, and we were probably 30 feet back from the stage for Metallica.
Thanks,
and that was Metallica that was doing, and before And Justice came out. So it was in between when they had exploded, but they were still below docking on that bill, believe it or not.
That's sad.
Yeah. But I made it to the Scorpions. I do remember a fair bit of the Scorpions set.
Thanks, Yarmers.
And then, man, I don't remember pretty much anything after that. I went out in the parking lot, somehow got in the car, and went to sleep between the two cars. Which is fucking insane. That's the only time I missed something because I was so fucked up that I couldn't, I couldn't function.
Well, I mean, I got day drunk the first MDF we went to, and
did you?
Oh, you missed
Bissell, not Abysmal.
Missed Bissell, missed Lich King, missed most of Flesh Crawl.
Yeah.
Why did you go back to the room?
Because I met up. So I grew up in Gaithersburg, Maryland.
Okay.
So when I was like a little kid and like into my early teens, I lived in Gaithersburg. So I met up with a friend from Maryland that I hadn't seen in forever.
Oh wow.
Yep. And it was before the fest started that day. Like we met up earlier in the day, and we went to the bar, and he kept buying me beers, and like it was over. Like I stumbled back to the Airbnb. I was like, I'm good. Passed out.
Oh, did you really?
Yep.
Oh,
met up with Nick later. I was like, dude, I'm sorry.
Merrimack too. You missed Merrimack. They were really fucking good too.
Well, yeah. So it happens.
I was listening to I'm sure you guys both know this. The band Night, Nite.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Man, I fucking love that album.
Oh, I got their first album now too. They reissued it.
I just ordered it.
Dude,
from Season.
It might be, I don't know, it might be a little bit better. I don't know. They're both on equal footing, but the songs on that one are longer. They're a little bit more drawn out.
Okay.
And I will say there's a little bit more vocal variation. But yeah, I love Voice of the Crown. Every song on that album is catchier than hell.
Every fucking song is catchy as hell, man.
Dude, like perfect harmonies. Those are perfect guitar harmonies.
Yes, they are. It's like if Thin Lizzy was a little bit more evil.
Yeah.
I know.
Or I'd say like classic Scorpions too. I mean, it's fucking amazing. I love that album. And
I've been thinking about getting them for like forever, and I'm like, oh, it was one of those things where I was like, all right, I haven't bought anything in a week.
Wait, you get them on vinyl?
No, I got them on CD.
Okay.
I may get them on vinyl later, but I just wanted to get the CDs. Plus, I got the T-shirt for the what's it called again? The
Voice of the Chromia Moon.
Yeah, I got that T-shirt. I love that artwork on that one. It's so cool looking.
Sorry, covering you up there on the bass in a band called Fang. 2005 Metallica covered one of the Master of Puppets. All right.
There you go.
That's fucking cool. Shit.
That's awesome, man. Mm.
Happy. You're off by a lot. like a lot of numbers. But thank you, Clay.
Thank you for getting my temp soon.
Listen, Finland is going to be coming up with some collection updates in the future. I shot one today. I'm going to shoot another tomorrow, I think, if I can.
Jeez.
Oh, dude.
Are you into
the whole? I'm trying to like get through it because there was so much stuff, and you might be surprised at some of the stuff I picked up.
Wait, you are into the Florida Hall, or you're not?
I'm in the Florida Hall. The first one I shot was stuff that I had a little bit left over that I didn't get to, and then like the first part of the Florida Hall. So there's some new releases in there too. But yeah, I finally got to go over Replacier. Do you know how that band got its name?
It's Eric Alper.
Yeah, it's Eric Alper backwards. Yeah. I didn't even realize that. And
I interviewed him, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, shit, you did. I didn't know that.
And
I've been listening to him since Do Not Deviate.
He's a really cool dude, man. But it was kind of sad to hear because he's like, I said, well, you're gonna do another album, because this one was so long and coming out because of the pandemic and everything. And he's like, man, I don't know if I feel like doing this anymore. It was kind of like, and I didn't actually know that he was kind of maybe bailing out on the music biz, the metal, the extreme metal.
That new album whoops ass.
Yeah, it's good. It's real good.
Yeah.
It's not my sort of thing that I listen to a lot, but it's well done. It's got great production. It's I think my only thing is usually with those kind of tech death type albums, the drumming always tends to put me off a little bit. It's so mechanical.
I think there's enough melody and just like solid riff work. Like it's not wank fest. And I love the James Dorton.
The singer?
Yeah.
Singer.
His roar is fantastic. He's in Black Crown Initiate too.
Mm-hmm. Well,
which did you know that Andy Thomas returned?
No.
This year, Andy Thomas is back in Black Crown Initiate.
What about Rivers of Nile?
He's in both.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Thank you.
No pity for the majority. What's up? We are more than likely shooting the Meshuggah ranking on Saturday, so that should be out next week sometime, hopefully. But it's just been trying to get everyone together. It's just been everyone's got separate schedules. Yeah,
New Lacerations.
Yeah, I listened to some of that today. It's pretty damn good.
That's just checks off every box death metal. And Greg Wilkinson's production, that dude, it just sounds so good.
Crisp.
Yeah, but still gritty. Like it still sounds like it's got like that discernible grit that death metal needs to actually sound like chunky and filthy. Right.
Yeah, he definitely. He definitely has a sound, man. Do you have those Static Abyss albums?
Oh yeah, I got both of them.
Man, that guitar tone is so fucking sick on that thing, man.
The guitar, the harmonies weep.
They moan, they groan and moan,
and that's probably the thing that keeps them a little bit separate from Autopsy is those just horrendously just agonized guitars.
Wails, yeah. And then Deathgrave is fucking slamming, man. I mean that shit's.
Wait, hold on, Jeff. That's Death Grind.
I know.
Are you getting bit by the grind bug a little bit?
I listened to a little bit of it.
All right,
I didn't buy it.
We got him.
You're ours now, Jeff.
Yeah.
we made him watch Grinded MDF, and now
you're me a grind freak.
Grindcore Island coming up.
That
was just me play acting there.
Damn it. You big
It'll
team.
happen.
It'll happen.
Maybe. You never know. Oh,
hold on here. This one's towards you.
Yeah. Yeah, Union Transfer. Been there a lot. Used to go there a lot. They used to have a much more diverse artist and band package that they used to present. I mean, I've seen everybody from Yob and Voivod to Godspeed You Black Emperor to Killing Joke there, and now they don't have any rock or metal shows at all. It's all real trendy synth wave and hip hop and trip hop. What I can tell, that's what I know about Union Transfer. I used to go there a lot, though. I love that venue. Huge stage, really sounded good in there, but they haven't presented anything I've been interested in seeing in 5 years. I don't know, something like that. The only place down in Philly that I think the two main places are Kung Fu Necktie, which is for smaller death metal bands, like Bloody Incantation on their first tour, or Tomb Mold for Planetary, that that kind of size, 150, 200 max. And then you bounce up to Underground Arts, which is you got 800. So big difference. And then you move up into like if I guess you are what's it called? The Electric Factory, which is like 3,000, which is where and then the Fillmore, which is like that too. So
Fillmore's nice. That venue is like super nice.
Awesome venue, yes.
Great sound, comfortable. I mean, we were able to find seats and get drunk.
Seats, huh?
Seats?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything's well run. Everything well run there, man. There's no Albert does a hell of a job, man. Those guys really put on a great mini fest.
Yeah, I mean, there was a ton of open floor space. So, like, we hung back in an elevated spot where there were table and chairs because, Rick would disappear and then come back with, like, oh, I was just going to the bathroom and I managed to find these 8 beers. So, yeah, like, John and I, like, was like, you want to go look at merch? And John's like, listen, I'm buying some beers because Rick's his generosity it's legendary. It's like, I know I'm getting
it really is. Really.
Yeah. So we came back with like 8 beers of our own. Like, here, we don't know which ones these are. We just asked. We just
asked for 8 beers.
Yep, and
that was
mostly IPAs.
That was a good time. That was a good time, man. That was a lot of fun.
Nah, man. First day was awesome too. You would have saw Enforced.
Yeah, one of these days I'll catch him. Although, I mean, it was great. That was the first time we met, right? Yeah, in the flesh.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. I mean, that was, it was whatever.
I mean, it was awesome for at least you, I think.
Right, for me. But the best part of that was that motherfucking food afterwards, man.
Dude, my
God, I dream of that fucking chicken, man.
I still speak of that. Like anytime anyone brings up, like, oh, you want to get like Lebanese food? Like, oh, there was a meal that I had in Philadelphia, not once but twice, and it was some of the best seasoned lamb and rice.
That's it. That season, season was so good, man. Oh,
dude, it just popped with fucking flavor. It was amazing.
That sounds.
Didn't you get down the name of his business?
No, I didn't. Rick might have, but I didn't. No.
You were drunk and asking for it.
Was
but I don't know if you wrote it down. Like, dude, I need to know.
No, I didn't write it down.
I was kind of hoping you came through on that. I was like, oh no, I did write it down.
I wasn't that drunk.
You were like, dude, you were gushing. You were about ready to propose to that man, and the food was that good.
Well, the other thing was, I remember coming out of there, and you know how it had been sort of a blustery day that day, windy and but real nice and sunny. And I remember when we left the venue, I didn't have like a sweatshirt or anything like that. It was kind of fucking cold, man. The temperature had dropped down pretty good.
Oh, dude, the wind was fucking merciless.
Yeah, it was windy as hell that night. Yeah, but that was a great show, man. That was again.
I didn't pack fucking pants for that one either. I had shorts. Like, it'll be fine. It's April.
I had shorts too, I believe. I think. No, maybe I did have jeans on. Yeah, that was a cool. I mean, I don't feel like I missed anything from the first night. I'm sure I would have enjoyed some of the bands.
Oh, I think you would. Dude, Biohazard set was fantastic. I mean, that was a big throwback for me.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, Urban Discipline, and they even mixed in some State of the World.
I owned Urban Discipline. I had it.
Killer album.
I don't remember much of it now, but if I threw it on, I'm sure I'd go, oh, yeah, okay, I remember that riff or whatever. You know what I mean? What was the big song, like the MTV video?
Oh, God. On Urban Discipline?
Yeah.
I mean, Punishment was probably the biggest single. It's the one that had the Punisher quote from the Dolph Lundgren Punisher.
Yeah, I think that might have been the one. Yeah.
Oh, God, was red and black and what was it? Red and white and black all over, or black and white and red all over, whatever it was. Was that a single? I can't remember if that was a single or not.
I don't know. No, I don't remember. Yeah.
What's going on, sir? Drama?
Hey.
What up? Word up.
I don't know. I know 5 Blocks to the Subway was a single off of Say the World Address, and so was Tales from the Hard Side, I believe. But I can't remember which they played both. Shades of Grey was a single, wasn't it? That's one of my favorite tracks.
That's the one. That's the song, Shades of Grey.
Yeah. Danny Schuler, man, he was like one of my fucking favorite drummers when I was first getting into like hardcore and shit. I was like, dude, this guy's fills are fucking sick. Was that a single too? That might have been.
I think you're right. I think it was. Yeah, I mean they had some grooves. They had some grooves. They were, I don't hate Biohazard. There just wasn't enough meat on the bone for that one for me to.
Jesus Piece was absolutely awesome live. Those dudes were fantastic. That band had unreal energy, and the whole crowd fucking felt it.
They're a Philly.
To the show.
They're a Philly band, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, they were rocking the hometown crowd, and like, dude, this is all ours right now. And that pit was going nuts.
Well,
yeah, Enforce was awesome.
Enforce is always awesome.
Yeah, I've never seen a bad Enforce show. I've seen them like 5 times, 6 times. I don't know, somewhere in there. I've seen them a lot. Enforce are awesome.
They're out of Virginia, right? They're a Virginia band.
Yep.
Richmond.
I gotta check them out. Yeah, I'll do that.
Saw them again. Yeah, if you go see them, tell them you know us. And be oh god, those two.
Actually, I'm wondering, are they on that bill? Oh no, it's Necrofire. Shit, what's that other band? Oh man, I'm totally blanking out. I can't remember. Fuck, I can't remember who. I think they're opening, and it's a well-known band. I just can't think of it. Oh, Goat Whore. Yeah, Goat Whore. Goat Whore, Necrofire, and another kind of in the Goat Whore vein in the middle there too.
Because I know Goat Whore is coming.
Yeah, that tour's coming to town here in a couple weeks
with Vitriol, right?
Yes, it's in September. Yeah, Vitriol. That's it. Vitriol. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. The 4 bands. Yeah.
Thank you.
The birthday, death day quotes have been great. Interventional invocations. Which one is that? Fuck. I'm sorry. I can bring up.
Yeah, I don't remember what that is either.
God. Oh no, it's Zoth. Yeah. That was the first one I ever got. I got that in a Metalhead box, actually, strangely enough. And I looked at the album cover. I was like, I see Lovecraftian stuff all over this. And yeah, jammed it. And then I went out and found, was it the Tetra Cube? Something was the second one? Because that's
the last one?
No, the last one's, I forget the name of the last one, but the last one's awesome. It's honestly probably their most melodic one. Just amazing guitar play throughout.
Yeah, I know you've told me to check these guys out, and I have yet to do that.
Yeah, Jesus Piece whooped ass. They were fucking great.
Well, great.
You're a little off, but that's fine.
I mean, there's numbers.
He might be closer to 123.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. Day 2 had a lot of killer. I mean, dude, Deicide set was absolutely insane. Dude, Dying Fetus.
I forgot about that Deicide tour that's rolling out in a couple of weeks. It's Deicide, Cloak.
Oh yeah.
I think
is it Christian with them on that one too?
Christian,
yeah.
And
they're going to be at FTA.
Yeah, one more. I forget who the other band is, but I completely forgot. I totally forgot about that one. Because I last night I was kind of laying here, trying to put dates on my phone of all the shows that are maybe realistic or possibles. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Huh?
I understand.
Yeah, and I'm like, holy fuck, man! Like, there's a lot.
Everybody's going on tour.
Everybody's just always perpetually on tour now. So it turns around, you see Death Angel. By the time you get through 6 or 7 other bands, they're back again before you know. So I mean, they have to be on the road all the time to make money. So
especially in the summertime, though.
Well, now October seems like it's loaded.
Yeah,
like October and September, dude. I mean, there's still the Hatebreed, Carcass, Crypta, Harm's Way one. I think August is Lamb of God and Mastodon. I don't know if I'm going to make it to that.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going or not.
I really want to
go. There's the Testament Creator one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, there's Skeletal Remains, Bewitcher, and we don't get Phobophilic in our date, sadly, but we do get Witch Vomit, which is awesome.
No, we get Phobophilic now.
We do?
Yeah, Brian released from Skeletal, put up that post the other day. Phobophilic's now on all the tour dates.
Oh, badass! Then we got Phobophilic now too.
Yep.
Cool.
There's also, oh god,
there's some of the bigger ones are like you said, Mastodon, Opeth.
Yep.
You've got
oh yeah, dude, 200 Stab Wounds and Nails.
The Morbid Angel, the Morbid Angel thing. If it happens, that's some big.
I'm holding off on getting tickets for that one until I hear some more. Gate Creeper is doing a tour with Frozen Soul.
Worm thing, Worm.
Yep.
Which is an interesting choice. Kind of the antithesis of Frozen Soul.
I mean, I said we just saw him. I'd be down for seeing him again. Plus, I mean, Gate Creeper's gonna be at FDA as well. Okay. I've seen those dudes. Man, we've seen them 3 times. I've seen them 3 times at least.
Okay.
I've seen
their Gate Creeper's amazing live. Like, they flat out kill.
Did they play that show with Nails at?
Yeah.
Okay, then I've
because that was the 2-day tinnitus one.
Yep.
Yeah, it was Nails, Toxic Holocaust, and Gate Creeper. Yeah. Fucking dude, that was a fun night.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, every band brought it.
Oh my god, it was so loud.
Hits were absolutely insane. That was the Magic Stick. God.
Yeah, at the other Friday night, I walked over to talk to Derek during the opening band. I saw him and we talked a little bit real quick before he had to go back. And so I stayed there. So I was right in the middle, right in the front of the middle of the stage. And then when Horrendous came out, it didn't take long before, the pit started to erupt right literally behind me. So if I'm not watching every move they're doing which means I'm not watching the show, then so I'm like, motherfucker. So I took one moment when I saw these 2 people coming from the corner of the stage out into the pit. I went in and took that corner spot right there, right in front of Matt. And so I wasn't giving that up, no matter what.
Right.
And so I didn't have to worry about the fucking close. What's that?
I don't bother getting up close. I've been blindsided too many times.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I want to be up close, but I do not want to be in the middle of that shit. And I'm just not, especially with my legs now and my issues. Yeah, that one had me a little scared because I got clipped from the back in my leg, and I thought I was going to go down.
I got leveled at a revocation show a few years ago.
Dude, he got lost in the strobes and got decleated.
Oh, really?
It knocked me, completely back, off my feet.
It was a great show because Voivod was also on that bill. It was his first time seeing Voivod. He was like, dude, what the fuck is this? Like, it's Voivod.
It was awesome.
And it's amazing. I was like, I know. But yeah, he was on Cloud9. We were watching fucking Revocation. They were tearing it up. And he was like, I still remember it because I was like up like in an elevated area because it was that weird club, Michigan.
And I wasn't, but I was directly in front of him.
Yeah, but you were right in front of me. I was just looking down, and then I didn't catch him. But again, it was strobes, so people moved like little blocks.
Yeah,
and I saw one was like, "Oh shit!" and then completely blindsided because, like, John's looking right at the stage, like, boom, out. Luckily, he got back up. I was like, "Dude, you good?" I was like, "Yeah." Wait, ow. Oh, dude.
Yeah, that was except for the night where fueled by gin and tonic 2 months ago or so. That was definitely a worry on Friday night because I did not want my legs taken out from underneath me. Because if I go down like that, probably gonna lose my glasses too, which we know how that went.
Can't have that. We're gonna get you on those like NBA face masks.
Yeah, dude.
The NBA the strappy goggles, yeah.
Yep.
70s.
We're gonna like write dork along the forehead, though, of course.
As one would, right?
Getting one of the hats with the propeller on top.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, he's got to have some head protection. The propeller,
hey guys,
gives him lift.
Yeah. Oh, okay, guys.
Listen, it's all very scientific, all right?
I
can't explain science to some ancient Gandalf guy, a little wizard, whatever you are. I don't know. You guys are against that, right? You like, I cast spells. Like, ooh, big deal.
You shall not pass,
dude. Speaking of Lord of the Rings, did you see the trailer for the second season of Rings of Power? Dude, it looks good.
Just watched it yesterday.
I never saw the first one. What is it?
It's like the prequel in terms of how they made the rings.
Game of Thrones? Oh,
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty damn cool. My buddy and I watched the first season. It was like,
what's that on?
Awesome. It's on Amazon.
Amazon Prime. Okay.
Yeah. Dude, you could binge watch the hell out of it and just nerd out.
Yes,
I bet. Did you watch that the fuck was that? That Chernobyl?
I've seen clips from it. I haven't watched the whole thing. I heard it was really good.
Like that's like 2 years old, I think now. But I think that fucking thing was pretty harrowing, really, really good. But I didn't. I don't know if that's on.
It's on HBO.
That's on HBO. That's why.
Yeah.
Which means you gotta fucking exclusively sign up to them. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Dude, Galatia's awesome. They were kind enough to give me a copy of their tape at MDF.
Okay.
We didn't get. Well, they were playing at Angels Rock Bar, and we didn't get a chance to see them.
Oh, right.
But I believe it was the drummer that I ran into, and super nice dude, super cool. It was like, hey, the Croc Neck. I was like, hey, what's up, man? And I was like, dude, wait here. And he went and found a tape. They're completely sold out of their CDs, unfortunately, because I've gone back to their Bandcamp many times to see if they've done another batch. But dude, it's very exhumed-ish. So grindcore with a lot of thrash and death metal influence. Surprisingly, like there was like one longer song in it. Just great riff work, lots of blast beats. It snarls. It's fucking vicious. Great stuff.
I don't know if I mentioned this Saturday night. Not that I have to. I mean, it's no big deal. But so Derek Vela did an acoustic project.
Yeah.
And put out his first like solo album of all acoustic stuff. And he gave me a copy of that at the show because I was gonna buy one and then and yakking with everybody and taking pictures and blah blah blah. And, they had stuffed all their CDs and shit away already by then, and he was like, "Hang on, let me just pull one out for you." He just gave it to me. So, Mr. Vela, thank you very much, and it's beautiful stuff. It's very jazzy, but also rustic sort of Leo Kottke, Ralph Towner. What's that?
Is it cool?
Yeah, it's really tough.
His playing on the Worm Dream Unending split, like, dude, absolutely amazing, beautiful fucking passages of clean guitar. Like, I wasn't expecting that much clean guitar.
Yeah.
But honestly, some of the coolest stuff the Dream Unending's done yet.
Have you, Nick, have either of you guys heard the new Ancients or no?
Not yet. I didn't even get a chance to jam the new single. In terms of like singles that have dropped that I've caught up on, I did finally jam the new Escuela Grind, and because everyone says like, dude, there's clean vocals in it, which there are, and I don't know, it feels very, very 90s. It's still good though. It's still grindy. I jammed the new not Alice in Chains, sorry, Jerry Cantrell track.
Yeah, it's good. It sounds like Degradation Trip.
Yep, that's exactly the vibe I want because I love that album.
Yep.
And then I jammed the new Tony Iommi track.
Yes, so did I. And dude, it's fucking good, man.
It is. I was like, wait, am I getting symphonies too? This is
Well, I thought it was going to be, there was going to be a vocalist on it, and then I'm like, oh wait, this is going to be an instrumental, man, and it's pretty fucking epic, man.
Yeah,
Tony Iommi, man, that guy, he probably shits out fucking riffs.
He's a riff lord.
He's a riff lord. He might be the riff lord.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with you on that one because as much as I love arguing with you, I'm just not.
I could be right this time.
I'm not going to go that far. Okay. I'm just going to say we agree on something. I'm not going to say you're right. What? No.
You hurt my feelings, man.
You have feelings.
But no, it's weird. I checked all the, and I don't typically keep up on that stuff, but I saw the Iommi, and then I don't know where I saw or heard. I'm like, oh wait, Jerry has a new, okay, and because I was not big on that last album, the more countrified.
I didn't listen to that one. I heard mixed things about it.
It was all right. Wasn't great. It was, the problem is, well, first of all, it was a much more upbeat and brighter sort of vibe, which is all right. Okay, that's cool. You can do what you want, but when you're trying to live up to Boggy Depot, even that's hard enough. But Degradation Trip, man, I mean, holy fuck, that album is just that double album. Oh my god, every song on it. It's just fucking monstrous, and many you could really hear Lane on. You could hear those being what would have been Alice in Chains songs. A lot of those songs.
I got that vibe on that single, and I mean, it almost sounded like he had William on there too. Like there's like some harmonies on there that sound. I
agree, but I thought. Live, it's Pusciato, and I do not like the way he does Lane, man. I'm sorry. I do not like it. I just don't think he has the right timbre, the right pitch control. So while they sound like Alice, they don't really sound like Alice. They sound like Jerry's version of Alice. So, which I do not think that when I hear him and William singing together, I think, man, that sounds like Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
I mean, William doesn't ape Lane, but he's close enough with his own flair that it works with Jerry.
Yeah.
Which, and that really is the essence. What, 75% of Alice in Chains songs, it's the dual harmonies.
I mean,
maybe more.
Yeah, I would say that's the big draw for me. I mean, a lot of the riffs are awesome. The dark, sinister, very almost morbid vibe of it. Alice in Chains rules. Like I love that band. The other one I checked out though, just because I don't know, I saw a lot of people talking about this band, and I saw a picture of him. I was like, oh, I have to at least hear this. You ever heard of Wind Rose?
No.
It's a dwarf or dwarven themed power metal band. Like they all wear dwarf armor, and it's so Lord of the Rings cheesy. And I was like, dude, this is It's so cheesy. It's so ridiculous. But
so in other words,
I looked up like their most popular song. I guess it's a cover of another power metal band or something like that. It's called Diggy Hole or something like that.
Oh my!
It's just about like when I dig holes, and it's
where are they from?
They're from Italy.
And what are they called again?
Wind Rose. The video for that song has 57 million views. I was like,
sounds like a band Marty's gonna fall in love with.
Dude, watching the videos are so gloriously dumb. They're entertaining though. I have to admit, I feel like every one of these songs are kind of the same. Let me guess, you're a dwarf and you dig for jewels and precious metals, and you have a hammer. Cool. Are there any other things you want to talk about? Nope.
Yeah, very very video game-ish, right?
Like I said, they're in the full decorative dwarven armor and beard
cosplay stuff.
Oh, dude, it's so cheesy. But I don't know if there's nothing else that comes out that week. I might let's just review it. Why not? I'm gonna crack some serious jokes. I hope a Balrog eats your fucking village. But yeah, like when I saw the numbers on that video, it was like 57 million.
I know, man. It's
that's insane.
There's a lot of power metal bands I've just fallen into on YouTube, chasing certain things around. I couldn't even tell you some of the names, but these German, in particular the German ones, man, they're huge bands over there. We don't really know them over here, but over there they're playing in stadiums and shit like that.
I saw some live footage of them. They're playing high up on big festivals and shit in Europe.
Yeah.
People love them, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you and I are pretty anti-power metal for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, I
got our jams,
Yeah, what am I doing? I'm working. I have to go to work, but I'm gonna take a Burger King hat with me, and I'm gonna get a clothespin and pin $1 to my shirt and just see what happens. It works for the girls, so all the girls I work with got money. So I'm gonna see if I can get money.
Show your boobs.
No, I gotta go to work.
Yeah, your boobs. Your boobs.
Right? They're here. They're getting smaller. I'm excited. I've lost.
Come on, girls, make me some money.
Are you getting skinny, Jammin Jon? Are you skinnying up?
I'm getting there. There. I've lost 35 pounds.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Dude,
I was at 225 for a while, and for me that's hefty.
Yeah. How'd you do it? Mostly diet, or are you exercising?
Depression.
Oh, depression.
Depression.
Just not eating at all.
Yeah, no, yeah. I went through a breakup and lost a bunch of weight. That's how to do it, because now I feel better, and I'm skinny, so we're good.
All right, brother. Well, when's your birthday, man? Tomorrow?
Today. Right now.
Oh, it is today. Oh, today.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
timed it out perfectly.
Yep.
What time is it?
It is 1:30. 1:34. Okay.
Well, happy birthday, dude. How do you say how old you are, or don't you want anybody to know?
I don't care. I'm 43. I don't care.
78. But anyway.
I'm not as old as Nick, so that's cool.
You definitely ain't as old. You definitely ain't as old as me, kid.
Not as old as Jeff.
No, right? I'm double his age.
I'm the youngest person on this stream. That feels good, because normally I'm the oldest person in most every room I go into.
Man, now I wish Logan could have showed up.
Right? How old's Logan? Isn't Logan like
30? 30, yeah.
30, yeah.
I'm trying to think. Is he other than Devin? I guess Devin would be the youngest guy. But who else is? Eric. Eric's 31, I think. 30 or 31. Eric.
Eric, what about I always forget his name. He's from Kentucky.
Oh, Andrew.
Andrew, there we go.
Yeah, that's
Andrew.
right. He would be the youngest. That's right.
Yeah,
he just turned 21.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Oh Lord.
he sent me a picture from the night. He said, "I'm only having one of these," and I do believe him. He's not like a drinker, and he showed me a milk. It was a Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'm like, it's your 21st birthday, man. You're going way too hard with the PBR, man.
You're gonna need about 8 more of those.
Right.
I honestly don't know if I've ever drank a Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. I'm not saying I haven't, but I don't know that I have.
They used to have them at a bar in Bowling Green called Howard's. Actually, we threw a couple shows there. They used to have tall boys of them for $1.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Drafts.
50-cent cans, regular size ones at fucking Frankie's for a while.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. I got drunk on very little. It was amazing. Little cash.
$3, I'm ready to go.
This party.
Oh man, I remember. Yeah,
roll of quarters. Like, I'm getting arrested tonight.
I remember back
now.
Do you guys remember the Mickeys? The wide mouth?
Dude, the Irish hand grenades.
Yeah.
Yep. The wide, generally have the wide mouth on top. You can just guzzle those things quick. Yeah. Mickey's still pretty good. I like Mickey still.
And I never forget. Now this would have been back when you guys were fairly young, but when I was 8. Okay, so the drinking age in PA was 21, but in Maryland back then in 83, 84, it was 18. Now it's 21 now, but it was 3 years younger. So we would, and there was a place right across the border. So it was about 38 miles down and back, 38 down, 38 back. And they never carded anybody, man. Johnson's Liquors. And you literally just drive right across the state line. And we used to go down there and get fucking bottles of Boone's Farm, Strawberry Farm.
Dude, Boone's Farm.
So much. I'm sorry, I gotta go to work. I'll be at work soon too. I get it.
Mad Dog 50-50, Mad Dog. Or 2020, yeah. 2020.
Oh yeah, dude. I've had all 3 flavors that I remember. There was the fruit punch red one, which the grape one, which tasted like medicine. And
what are we talking about?
The green one, the kiwi, whatever. That was fucking almost undrinkable. I hated it.
Talking about Mad Dog.
Oh, Mad Dog. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And man, but dude, that shit would fuck you up.
Dude, what about do you ever get any Thunderbird fucking wine, dude?
Oh yeah, we did. Yes, we did.
Super cheap.
Yeah,
or Wild Irish Rose.
Irish Rose.
Yep. We get like a fucking bottle of like the rot gut whiskey that was like most whiskeys were, I don't know, back then they were $18 a bottle. These were like $4.
Old Crow.
Old Crow, that was it.
Yeah, Old Crow is pretty fucking awful.
Yeah. And yeah, man, God, man. And it was like the cops had to have known. The cops had to have known, but they just didn't seem to give a shit. It was just weird. Because like every Friday night, kids would come from Pennsylvania down and stock up on booze. And they wouldn't.
It was the 80s.
Well, it was 1984.
A lot of cocaine. They were more worried about cocaine.
Maybe 83. Well, it was different back then. There's no question. I mean, there was a less of a heightened awareness. The 80s was the time of the PMRC. That was the time of the MAD movement. Started right in 80, I believe, or 79 or 80. So that was still sort of, Mothers Against Drunk Drivers.
Yep. Oh, Dare came out of
Dare.
Dare came out. Yeah. Dare came out. Yeah. So I mean, there was all these programs, but it wasn't like my dad. My dad was an ex-cop, and he was in 2 or 3 fucking you know, traffic related incidences as an ex-cop that they just look the other way. They just made it go away. Can't do that now. You haven't been able to do that for the last 30 or 40. No, you should, but that's the shit that was going on back then.
I mean, let's be honest, it's probably still going on now.
No, to an extent. It's harder. It's almost impossible to do now, though, because if you have you're supposed to have your what do they call them? Body cam on all the time when you get out of your car, I believe. So, unless you're really adept at making little bits of time disappear on your body cam, then I don't know how you get away with that now. But maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe there's a CSI thing there. I'm not aware.
Thank you so much.
But you gotta work. Do you really have to work tomorrow, John?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I didn't know if you were being serious.
Oh, Dr. Funkenstein.
Well,
no, excellent work.
Yep. No, so I didn't realize we were this late in the month, to be honest with you. And I could have requested it off, but I didn't realize I kind of forgot about my birthday. And then I saw it on the schedule and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Fuck. Oh, well.
I mean, for years, when I worked at fucking Vito's and shit, I worked my birthday like every fucking year. It didn't matter. And I would rather sit back and make a boatload of tips.
Vito's Pizzeria, eh?
It was fun for a while. Both my brother-in-law and I worked same pizza joint. And dude, I mean, in a weekend, I'd pull down like an extra like $300 and change. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Cash.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid.
That's just the weekend too. Like throughout the rest of the week, I mean, that could be another $100 depending on how busy or slow we were. But yeah, I had frequent cash. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was hard on my car, but for a while it was ideal. And then, the guy that owned it was, pretty damn selfish, especially when it came down to giving the drivers like drive money, like the money you're guaranteed for taking the drive, because gas prices were going through the roof, and he kept us at 50 cents a drive. Like, dude, come on, man. We're having to spend our tips to fill up our cars, like on the clock. Like, come on, man, help us. You could do $1 a drive, and that would make a huge difference. But he didn't.
And then all your paychecks bounced.
Oh, yeah. You also bounce our paychecks.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I went in there with a stack of overdrafts one day when he was working. He was like, you need to make this happy because my rent check bounced. It was like, he got angry at me. He was like, you did that in front of customers, man. There was a little tactless. Like, dude, what's tactless is you bouncing paychecks. My rent check bounced. I need this taken care of. I'm not getting in trouble for you, and I will air this dirty laundry out. And right now, I'm one of the few people that shows up to work. So think about it.
Right.
Or just don't. And give him my money.
What do you do?
He gave him my money. And that was the end of that, at least in terms of bounce paychecks for a while. And then he actually got someone to handle the accounts, and then check stopped bouncing. But yeah, he was like going on vacation and taking that money out of payroll.
Yeah.
And like, we'll get him back. Like it was to a point where like banks and places you can just cash a check, like the convenience stores and such, they wouldn't take a check from Vito. It was like, no, these things bounce. We get in trouble for them. Like, yeah. Well, yeah, it was a fun job for a while, but it definitely had its issues. Like, I mean, we used to just party our asses off there too. It was fun.
Oh, I bet.
I mean, we were right next to a bar too.
Well, I worked when I got out of high school. I went into college, but by my second year, I was kind of asked to think over my options. because my grades were fucking. I was like literally like a point. I think I was a 0.6 grade point average or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, it was really bad. So I took off from college for a little bit, and then when I went back to college, I got a job as a waiter at this really fine dining place. But it was really like a wild place because it had like 3 different types of restaurants in it: the bar and the Reaper Bon or whatever they called it, whatever the outdoor garden thing or whatever they called that, the beer garden, and the that was one. That was the just to go have fun party restaurant. Then they had the catacombs, which were underneath the big hotel, which this was an 1800 hotel that was built over an old brewery, a turn of the century brewery. So long story short, you could go down in the catacombs and dine down in the brewing cellars, or you could go dine in the hotel, right? And I worked in the hotel, man. Dude, I used to, like you said, man, I used to walk out there some nights 250, 350 plus.
Yeah.
And you've busted your ass though for 6 or 7 hours. You were killing yourself, but you walked out there with really good cash money, man. And I was a little bit older than some of those the kids that I was working with, man. And I mean, all they wanted to do was party, get stoned, get high, get drunk. Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, dude, I ended up having like people over at my fucking apartment after shifts and shit. We get drunk, play video games. I'd expose them to all sorts of like disgusting metal and shit. So yeah, this is the shit I listen to when I'm on the road. Guess what? You're in my house. This is what we do.
Yeah. Did you guys say you are going to Mastodon or you're not?
I don't know. I mean, again, there's like so many shows popping up.
Yeah.
So I know we gotta figure that one out. I'm gonna go grab a fresh drink and a smoke. I'll be back.
No.
But yeah, there's just too many shows popping up right now.
Yeah, there really is. That's exactly what I came away with when I was doing that scheduling thing earlier tonight or earlier today. I was like, fuck, man, I'm not going to have money for all this. I mean, that's the reality, but I'm going to have to choose.
Yep. That's where I'm at. Like if I ever find the money tree, I'll start going to more things, but there's like 100 fucking bands on tour and I would love to. I mean, I haven't seen Mastodon since they were on Crack the Sky. So I would love to go see Mastodon.
I saw them for, oh man, the first tour I saw them for was Leviathan,
Mm-hmm.
and then I saw them for the one you just said,
Crack the Sky.
Yeah, Crack the Sky, and then the Hunter, and then Once More Around the Sun. And what was the last one? No, that's probably the last one I saw. Yeah, I didn't see him for that.
Nick did.
Wait, what's the album that has Steam Breather on it?
Oh, Emperor of Sand.
All right, okay, I saw him for that tour. That was the tour they were out with Opeth and Gojira.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw. It was Devin Townsend, Eagles of Death Metal, which is weird. Russian Circles, Gojira, Opeth. I said Devin Townsend. Yeah, Devin Townsend. It seems like I'm missing one band in there. And then the headliner was Mastodon. So it was like 6 pretty major bands. Yeah. It was outdoors, so it was like an all day sort of thing. Started at like 5 in the evening, I think, and went till, I do remember we were fucking baked by the time baked, just tired by the time that Mastodon came out. And I think we left before they even, as they were wrapping up or something like that. I was like, man, let's get out of here.
Well, now that I remember, I have seen them. I saw them on The Hunter because they were with Opeth. It was Opeth and Ghost.
Yep. Yes. Yep.
And then I saw them on Once More Around the Sun because they were with Gojira. I forgot about that. So, yeah, it's still been a while since I've seen them, though. I would love to go see Mastodon.
Yeah, same here.
And I like Ashes of the Wake is my favorite Lamb of God album, so I would love.
I really liked Hushed and Grim. I think it's great.
I did too. I did too. I enjoyed it. I haven't listened to it as much as I have listened to the other Mastodon records, but
often happens that way.
Yeah,
you really like it, but you just always go to what you know the best. The one that the comfort food one.
And since starting the channel, I can't remember the last time I've sat down and listened to a full record that we haven't reviewed recently. It's just a constant influx of stuff. What'd you listen to? Oh, I've listened to 3,000 bands. I can't tell you what,
Yeah, you almost have to. You really have to take notes. If you don't, you're gonna struggle. I mean, but I don't do what you guys do in that I don't do the reviews.
Right.
So I can pick and choose what I want to listen to. And then if I dig it, like for example, this new Ancients, I had the Void one, the one before it, something of the Void, Voices in the Void, I think it is. And I love that album back in 2016. And then they just disappeared. And now there's some reasons why, but I got hit up last week by my contact at Season of Mist. He's like, "Hey man, do you know Ancients?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, whatever happened to that band?" He's like, "Oh man, the new album's coming out August 30th. You want to check it out and maybe interview Kenny, the main dude, the singer?" And I'm like, yeah. And I got it. I just didn't open it. And then here yesterday, man, I opened it and dude, I cranked it 3 times in a row. Nice. It was fucking killer. It's killer. It's really good. It's it's got Masto meets Opeth vibes. It's it's Mopeth,
Oh, wow.
It's very much a hybrid of those two bands. The guys' harsh vocals are awesome. They're very much like Mike Ockerfeld peak era,
Really?
Blackwater Park, yeah. But his cleans sound like Jerry Cantrell, weirdly. So, it's like they're not exactly Opeth sounding because the clean vocal isn't like Lane, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So, but yeah. So
I'm gonna have to listen to it.
One to check.
I keep hearing people talk about it, and I just haven't fucking pulled the plug on it yet. So
yeah, I think I'd be kind of surprised if that didn't hit spot for you.
I'd like to get more interviews. We're so bad at interviewing people, though. I don't.
What do you mean?
I never know what to ask or how to keep the conversation going. Like we watch you do it, and you're so good at talking to people, and we're just like,
Well, I mean, you got to keep one thing in mind. You probably don't know this, but in my career before I got sick, I was a human resource manager for a very large industrial steel mill, like 1,500 people. So I had to be good at communicating with people, know what I mean? And, sometimes my approach isn't the way some people would prefer because I tend to be a little bit ADHD, where I'm like, oh, but I just remembered something. I want to, that kind of thing. But it's how it works best for me and how I always feel like it puts the interviewee at ease.
Yeah.
When you're having a conversation, I'm not looking here to, question 1, question 2, question, you let the conversation evolve out of maybe a topic starter and then you kind of roll from there and just let the conversation flow. I
mean, all the interviews we've done seem more like hangouts than they do interviews. So, I mean, that seems to go pretty well. And like we have people that want to come on the show. Dude, Max wants to come back on the show.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's fun too, man. I mean, that's cool. More like just live stream hangouts,
Yeah. Chad from Frozen Soul was talking about it He was like, "Man, when we get off tour, hit me up."
I mean, as soon as they get off tour for this one, they're back on tour.
Yeah, they're going back on fucking tour.
I mean, dude,
okay.
Props them for fucking like getting out there and just doing it though. They're having a fucking blast live.
Tracy, I don't think I am. I believe that's sold out. At least the last I thought I looked. I did look into it, but I'm 90% sure it's sold out.
I would love to see that tour if it was here. Yeah. Believe me, I would.
Shit.
But I'm not. I wasn't planning on that one. I just saw Dismember. An MDF, and they were fucking killer. I did miss Vomitory. That was
dude, they were sick.
They were really good.
Dude, I would, yeah. Too. Did you see more?
Yeah.
Yep.
Man was heavy.
Yeah, they were fucking heavy, man. Almost to the point where it was like Rippakaloo heavy.
Dude, I mean, it was. I think I said, like, dude, this is like watching like Suffocation play with like, fucking mortician settings.
Yeah, or on morphine or something.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, this is just swampy sounding. There were so many good bands at that fest, man, dude.
Yes, there were.
Well,
dude, Broken Hope was so good. Oh,
yeah, Tracy, I don't think I'm gonna come up for that one. Sorry.
Oh, New York can get you tickets.
Oh, what's that?
She can get you tickets.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, Tracy's good people.
Tracy's the one that got us into the
pre-fest. She got us into the pre-fest, man. Thank you again for that. Tracy, did you get your hats yet?
I told Josh said he sent your hats.
Okay, he said if he sent them, awesome.
Tracy, do you know how to reach me? Ouch. You can get me on Instagram under gas_masks_hand_grenades_ or
Midnight's always a blast. Never seen a bad midnight show.
Me either.
They don't exist. It's
or
a
you
party.
reach out to Nick. He's got my email and
he's on Facebook too.
Contact info. And I never go on Facebook, man. I fucking hate Facebook.
I mean, it's there for me to post memes and talk to people because it's just Messenger's just easy to fucking work with.
But no, I might very much be interested in talking to you about that. Thank you very much. I'm going up to New York in October. I'm going out to Brooklyn which I haven't been out. Man, I've been out to Brooklyn a long fucking time, man. Probably 15 years. But yeah, going to okay, thank you.
Hell yeah, dude. There you go.
Thank you very much.
John, you're gonna have to give him TP for his bunghole. That's on you.
Hey, I'm not typing.
I think I got 2 rolls left in there.
I didn't type that. That wasn't me. That's not one of my alter accounts or whatever they call those things.
And honestly, like most of the venues around here, like almost all the shows we go to are all ages shows. Yeah. Like I haven't been to like an 18 plus one or 19 plus. Well, I mean, Canada. I mean, I suppose there's probably like some different rules there. But yeah, most of them are all ages. It doesn't matter who fucking plays. Really, it's like, yeah, we got Goat Horror playing all ages.
Usually for metal shows they do, which is kind of weird because you're going to get a lot more younger people at a metal show. You know what I mean?
And the content presented isn't exactly child friendly. I don't know.
Right? Exactly.
Well, the only time I think I've seen a show that was rated 18 plus was an In This Moment tour, and they rated that because she's got big boobs. I think, like, that's I can't think of any other reason because the music's not like super pornographic or anything like that. But yeah, like In This Moment shows just because she's a very curvy, voluptuous woman. I think they rated him 18 plus. Is like, listen, we're trying to discourage the amount of underage boners out there. I don't know. But that's it. Like, dying fetus, all ages, it's fine.
Mortician, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna? Serious question. Are you guys gonna go over to the J Dog Fest?
It's in Youngstown. That's a haul for us, man. That's like 3 hours.
I don't want to drive to Youngstown. It's like a 5-hour drive.
That's like 3 hours.
Well, give or take.
I've been out to West Side Bowl before, though. It's a great venue. I went to the Blackout Cookout, and it was Horrors, Midnights, Axioma, Lopan. There was a bunch of like underground like stoner bands and such. There was like one that was like an all instrumental, like I don't know, just like kind of like a weird technical thrash band. They were a lot of fun. I can't remember the damn name of them, but it was a good time. Like how they have it set up with like half the place has the lanes still, and then they took out the lanes in a big section, and that's the open stage area. Good lighting rig for what they had too. Sound was awesome, and good food too. And there was a record store in there too.
Food.
What's the place called?
West Side Bowl.
And where's it at? In Youngstown.
In Youngstown.
Isn't Youngstown right on the PA border, right?
Right on the PA border.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I think I went through there when I went out to Cleveland, I believe. Yeah. It's not a lot out there.
Where is it? I think you asked
about them the other day.
Yeah. I still haven't checked them out.
I haven't checked them out, no.
Stoner Prog sounds cool, though.
That's an interesting name. Arabs and Aspic.
Have you ever heard of a band called Astra, Jeff?
Yes. I've heard the name.
I think if you haven't checked them out, I think it's a band you like. It's proggy, spacey, kind of 70s retro rock. Very long, expansive songs. Lots of Yes energy on there.
What's the name of the band again?
Astra.
Where are they from?
San Diego. They only put out 2 albums, and then they sadly, I guess they're on an indefinite hiatus.
I'll be back in a second.
I have both of them, and I mean, spoiler alert, it's one of them's in the next collection update that'll go up. But yeah, I listening to it, I was like, dude, this is something Jeff would.
How'd you run into it?
Oh, I found out about them with their second album, The Black Chord. I got it because it was on Metal Blade Records, and my buddy at the record store just kept talking. I was like, dude, I mean, I know you like stoner rock and you like psychedelic rock and prog. This is kind of all of those things.
Oh, okay. That's very interesting.
You dig it. Long, like 13-minute songs, jam session, very, very organic production, almost like they're just jamming right in front of you.
I love that, man.
Moog synthesizers.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody likes a little bit of Moog.
I mean, who doesn't? That's just a very, very specific sound and tone. Like, oh, yeah.
It's that oh yeah tone. There you go. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes, man. I also listened finally to the new Alcest. I've had it for going on 2 months 6 weeks, something like that. And I reached out right away when I got it and said, hey, I would love to have Nij on, on the show. Didn't hear anything. Was waiting till I hear back to dig into it and listen to it. And finally hit my contact up. I'm like, hey, can we get something with Nij going or what? And he gets back, he's like, he's not doing anything right now. I'm like, okay. So I kind of forgot about it. And here, I don't know, a week or so ago, Jimmy and I were talking like on the phone. He's like, dude, did you listen to that new Alcest yet? I'm like, oh man, no, I keep forgetting. I had heard just the advanced track back maybe in May. And it sounded beautiful like Alcest always sounds. You know what I mean?
I'm still not a fan.
Oh, you fucking cocksucker, you.
I saw them live once. They opened for Enslaved, and I was bored to tears. Like, it was, yeah, dude, it was like, dude, I can't do this. It sounded like they were singing exclusively through their noses, too. It was not a good.
Well, he's French, so there is a bit of that. I mean, I would guess.
It was
not
a good set.
Wow. Okay. Well, anyway, there goes my story. The effect of the story went right out.
I mean, no, it's cool. If you like them, you like them. That's cool. I know. Yeah. I mean, in terms of like recent stuff, I mean, I finally found a copy of the new Replicant. Finally, it's on indie merch, so I'll finally get a copy of that.
Okay.
Yeah, if you haven't jumped, I mean,
I know who they are. They're kind of like Replacier, sort of in that vein.
Like I would say like immolation ish, very dissonant. Lots of like heavy chugging. There's definitely some gore guts isms in their work too.
Yep, it's good.
Yeah, no, I like their new album a lot. I finally found that, and I mean, not much in terms of. I mean, I did get a whole bunch of stuff that you won't see till much later, but no, I had to get a couple of things that I was looking for, like namely, let's see. Well, I had to get the EP we reviewed not too long ago. And I've been hearing a lot of good things about this Noxus. Oh no, this isn't Noxus. My bad. This is Cavern Room. Did I pass the Noxus one? There it is. I pressed the wrong one. Yeah. Some Cleveland bands. I guess everyone's been talking about this one. I have one of their previous releases, and it's really solid.
Who'd that come out with?
That is out on Rotted Life and Dawn Breed Records, joint release. And then a while ago, I stumbled across this band called Trog.
Oh, dude, I just listened to this. This is real good.
Yeah, I have their first EP. It was solid.
I just listened to that tonight. I was like, fuck this. I had to listen to it when I saw the artwork. I'm like, I got to listen to this.
Dude, tell me, the first thing I thought of when I saw the artwork was the Keep. You remember the demon? Yeah, with the big neck.
Yes. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I had their, was it like Vomit Ritual or something like that? Their first EP was really good. And then I saw they had a full length. But
it's weird. I just listened to that tonight, and I was like, "Man, this is." Sent it to Devin. In fact, I'm like, "Hey, the artwork's you're gonna think I'm crazy, but this is actually pretty fucking killer."
Like I said, I dug the EP. It's like, I mean, it's old school death metal, but it has that kind of weird flair to it.
Lurchy,
kind of Blood Incantation, but without like a lot of the really proggy elements. Like it's still got the weird angular riffs, and it's just kind of fun.
That lurching sort of thing, yeah.
And like over the top and silly, especially when you see like the band photos and shit. Like, yeah, these guys are, they're having fun with it.
Yeah.
Oh, Pelican? Yeah, no, I love Pelican.
Pelican's great, man.
On all their albums.
I don't know that I can't remember the last one that I got. I think it was.
I got the last one. Was it not Night Music, or something like that. It was Red and Black. Actually, Tommy and I reviewed it on the channel. The last Pelican. It was a while ago. It must have been like 2019.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I heard Pelican's actually getting back to the studio and writing a new album, though, so I'm totally down for that.
I thought I heard something about that too. That's cool.
Okay, so they had the last one I had. Wow, oh, this all the way back to 2009. What we all come to need. I have Australasia or whatever Australasia. The Fire. Awesome. Mine's probably the Fire. My favorite's probably the Fire in Our Throats.
I like that one. I don't know. I didn't necessarily like the entire like atmospheric turn on it because I missed the riffs, like the big old. Because I got into them with the debut EP,
right?
And that album's just seriously heavy. Like it is dense as hell.
Yeah, I only have the first 4, and then the EPs. I have March into the Sea. Actually, I only have first.
I didn't know he was a YouTuber.
First Pelican, yeah.
Yeah, what we all come to need. I really enjoyed that one. Forever Becoming kind of an underrated one. Like that one, I think they kind of got back to just like the riff and like just heavy droning.
I saw them twice. I saw them open for ISIS twice. I think it was DC and Philly. I think.
I saw them in Cleveland, probably 2018. That's where I actually got that. They were, I got a T-shirt, and then they were selling off posters. It was like, yeah, you can just like $1. Like, okay. So I snagged that one, and I snagged one for, I think the Fire in Our Throats. Yeah, that one's downstairs. But yeah, they were killer. They were amazing live. Actually, Tommy went to us with for that one too. Yeah.
I haven't talked to Tommy in a while. I need to talk to Tommy.
I commented on one of his posts a while ago. Ever hear of Valdemar, a thrashy speed metal band? I'm not familiar with that one. They're working in cahoots.
Yes.
So I strap bombs to waterfowl.
That was right before the whole ISIS thing kicked up for the name for the terrorist group, and I think that in some small part had a bit of an effect on them continuing. Yeah. Sweden. There's Johan Svensson.
Probably not. I mean, I got my CD reprints. I'm good. You know, I'm not a vinyl collector either. I'm a CD guy. I saw your question earlier. I just didn't get to it. CDs are just easier. They don't take up as much space. You can play the living shit out of them pretty much forever. I mean, unless you like cook it in the microwave or take a belt sander to it, your CD's gonna be fine.
They don't play after that, just so you know.
Yeah, don't do that. No one do that.
Yeah.
But if you do,
ill-advised information.
I mean, I bought a lot of vinyl.
Record it.
I have bought a lot of vinyl the last 6 months, 7 months.
I know.
Yeah, I know you know. But I still prefer the CD as a medium of listening because one, I can take it with me, and there's the portability thing, which is the biggest thing. Take it in the car. Yes, I know a lot of cars don't have CD players anymore. I know. Okay, whatever. You'll always be able to play your CDs if you want to.
Yeah.
But there is something to be said for the aesthetic value of the album.
You're good, man. Thank you.
As medium, you know. When you get that album out and it's like this big package, you're like, just the bignesses of it. You're like, oh, this is so cool. It's
so big, girthy in my hands. What?
Girthy.
No, I get like the expanded art and all that.
I'm getting sweaty palms over your.
Well, I mean, I know you love vinyl, so you know, I totally understand. Like, I'm not here to kink shame. I'm here to make fun of your brother.
We don't do that here. Be who you want to be, Jeff.
Be that weird, hypersexualized vinyl collector. Like, oh god, smells fresh.
So pretty. Oh my god.
Smell the glove.
He opens the fucking, you know, the dust covered. Oh.
Smells of lilac.
I got this at an antique store. This one's been dirty. It's been in a lot of hands, I can tell. Ooh, you strumpet.
You're tickling my dust mite.
Strumpet.
Oh. No, like I am like kind of envious of like, you know, vinyl in terms of like the packaging, posters and shit like that. Yeah, like I think that's absolutely awesome.
Right.
But the ticket price and the amount of space they take up.
Space it takes up. You're exactly right. Yep.
Oh,
word.
Well, All right, there's a reason to buy vinyl. That might happen.
Wow.
Hold on a second. There we are.
I'm having a listening session in my house. Come on by. Oh, Jesus! $227 on 6 vinyl. I mean, that's not terrible.
That's
honestly.
not. It's like it's less than $40 a vinyl.
Yeah, I mean that's still kind of like vinyl. Like $227. I'm getting like stacks.
Yeah,
the CDs. I don't know. I just prefer CDs.
Yeah, I got you. I get it.
Good selection though.
There's the negatives probably to vinyl outweigh the positives, but it was the big format, you know.
Yep.
Held on for 60 years. And it's just, you know, there's kind of a nostalgic love affair with that thing, you know, and so that's why people. But it's true. I bought way too much vinyl in the last 7 months. Way too much vinyl.
I mean, is it too much or just a lot? Like
it's just a lot.
It's there we go. There we go.
It's a whole.
I'm a really good enabler.
It's a justifiable whole heck of a lot. Let's put
there. That's even better. I like that spin. Yeah. I mean, you're going to listen to it, right? And you need music to feed your soul, not your addiction, your soul.
Well,
you need it, Jeff.
Let me check in with my soul. Hang on.
We're fine. We're good.
Hello.
Hello.
That's not where you put us. I'm in your toe.
You know where I am.
What the hell? Where were we at the beginning of this?
You're not vinyl addiction.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah. It's when you have money, you can be addicted to a lot of things, man. You know,
hey, this is not crack.
When you have no money, you really generally can't afford to be addicted to much anything unless you're selling yourself, you know. But soul therapy,
pretty much.
Yep. I went to a show Friday night. Was not feeling very good. Hadn't slept much. Man, as soon as Horrendous kicked in, I just could feel it. Like I got a jolt of electricity. Like just bam.
I saw the footage. It looked fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking like I love the showboating too. Like, you know, like back to back doing the fucking ripping leads and shit. I was like, fuck me, man. That looks fucking cool.
Yeah, it's stadium rock in a club. You know, they're not shy to okay, so they kind of play this quasi technical thrashy death metal.
Yeah.
Progressive
death metal.
Yeah. Pretty much, right? But there's, especially on this last album, there's quite a bit of stadium rock in some of those songs.
I mean, the riffs were all over the place.
The riffs, yeah. You know, like even like the mellow interludes and all that stuff like that. Yeah. So it's you know, I talking to Matt, I'm like, dude, you know, we were talking outside. So you guys working on any new material? Because that's a year ago on the 18th that came out. Yeah.
Holy shit.
18th of August, that'll be a year old.
Wow.
And I said, yeah, really. I said, you guys work on stuff? He's like, you know, we're trying. And he's like, we need come up with stuff that's better than, Mystique, right? What's it called? Damn it.
What? Oh, the last one?
Ontological Mysterium.
Ontological Mysterium.
Yeah, we need to come up with better material than ontological. And I'm thinking, oh, man.
Good
luck.
Good luck.
I love all their albums, but that one is...
That album's a fucking banger through and through.
Something just connected every thread on that one. And it's, to me, that's a 10 out of 10 album.
That was my number one album.
So my number one album.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was my 5-star rating for the year.
Yeah, it was my closest to a 5-star rating.
That was fucking an excellent album.
Yeah, that album's fucking fantastic. There's no other way to really describe it.
So many, like I said, there's so many cool, almost, 70s stadium rock moments with the guitars. The twin, where they spotlight the guitar harmonies, and you're just like, oh, that's cock rock right there, man, right there. That's that's it right there. That's 1976 at Nebworth or something.
That riff was played with a guy that was wearing a vest with no shirt on.
Exactly.
That's the energy on that.
And he had to have a shower in 7 days.
Yeah. And guess what? Still gonna crush some poon tonight. All right, brother.
Yes, that was good, man. That was good, man. Rick and Bobby. Oh man, that was good. But yeah, that kind of a vibe. It has that kind of a vibe on some of the guitar work, and but the great thing about those guys live is, man, they're all live. There's no backing tracks. There's no click tracks. Jamie's not playing to a click, drum wise. And they recreate the whole album. And it sounds like the album, but it sounds like it's in your face right there, and you're right here, And they love it, man. They're an animal on stage, One of the best bands I've ever seen live, man. And I've seen them 5 times in the last 7 months.
I feel like you're rubbing it in at this point.
Right.
I could be.
Yes, you are.
I could be just a tad, but you guys haven't seen him at all?
No,
not yet. No, I've seen Tomb Mold multiple times.
Yeah, I've seen Tomb Mold 3.
What was the deal? Were they out there all night? Neither one of you guys.
They were here right when I got back from Florida,
and I had to work.
And he had to work. And I was like, I don't want to. I'm still like just recovering from Florida's heat beating the shit out of me. I don't want to be in a hot club.
I offered to pay people to give me the night off. I was like, I'll give you fucking $30 right now, cash. Let me out of here.
You should have stepped it up to a handski.
Nobody wanted. Yeah.
I'll give you a handski.
I won't make eye contact with you, or I will, and you can pay me more.
Yeah.
That was good. Oh shit!
Yeah, but it didn't work out. It sucks because it would have been at the Sanctuary too.
Yeah,
and that's where we saw them the last time when they were in Detroit, and that show was fucking amazing. Like the energy at that fucking show. Plus, that's we got to talk to Derek. We got to talk to the other guitarist. I can't think of his name.
I can't either, but I'm sorry.
They're all super nice dudes.
Yes.
And, yeah, we got our copy of Planetary Clairvoyance like a week early. They had it there.
Pace is the other guitar player.
Pace, there we go. Yeah. Both of them super nice. I got to talk to Pace when I was in Philly.
Max is a drummer.
Yep.
Yeah.
They get a chance to talk to him. That dude is that dude is insanely good and doing the vocals too.
Who's that?
Max.
Oh yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Really good jazzy sort of drummer, man.
I mean, dude, that whole week I was there, it was the heat index was well over 100 every single day. It was horrible.
Nope.
I can't do heat like that every day.
It's going to be hot like that for the next fucking 3 days here.
Shut up. I'm sorry, that came out wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
No, shit, that's not good. Because heat's really bad for my situation. So I'll stay in my air conditioned room.
That's what I did all day today, not in your air conditioned room, but mine.
Stay in the house
all day.
I'm going to Maz.
Shit.
Go swimming tomorrow, and then I might record the video, the other collection update on Wednesday, just because I don't want to go outside. It's going to be insanely hot because I'll have to go out on Thursday.
Huh. I didn't really realize there was another heat wave rolling in. Fuck.
Yep.
That blows.
I mean, it's end of July, early August.
The dog
yeah, it's true. It's we had that one real. What was it? I got up to 99 here. I think was the highest it got.
I think the highest heat index it got here was around 99. There might have been a couple.
Well, there were a couple days where the heat index was over 100.
Yeah.
The actual temperature got to like 99.
Yeah, it was so fucking warm that even Mama's pool, which is one of our lifesavers during the summer,
yes,
it was the temperature of bath water.
Yeah,
in ground or above ground or
in ground?
In ground. Oh wow, really?
Oh yeah, it's super nice. Oh
yeah. But
I don't know what I would do without the ability to get in that pool at least once a week.
She had to try to dump in cold water and run the hose forever and try to top it off. But it didn't matter because the sun was just beating down on it. Like you could have dumped ice in there and it would have been gone pretty quickly.
Wow. Holy mackerel.
I mean, it was still cooler than the fucking air, but it was like, yeah, this is not as relaxing.
When was this?
It was during the big heat wave you were talking about last time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was
a couple weeks ago or something.
A couple weeks back. Yeah, okay.
Well, that was when we were in Detroit.
Thanks, man. You're good. Actually, today it is my birthday now. At midnight it was. So
what's up, Nate?
So yeah, thank you.
What up, yo?
Oh, yeah. I'm not anticipating another.
Nope.
Heat wave. I hate that.
You look like you're falling asleep, Jeff.
I am getting pretty tired.
Yeah.
I mean,
2:30 in the morning. We've been at this a while.
What time is
it? 2:30.
2:30.
Yeah, I've been busy most of the day too.
All right, boys. Good
to catch up with
you.
Yeah.
I'll probably dip out. I gotta eat. I haven't eaten all day, so.
Oh shit.
I'll probably do that and wake up a little bit, but I don't want to. If you guys want to stay on, I'll just dip out.
Actually, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm probably good to dip too. I still gotta work in the morning or work. Yeah, I gotta work. So.
All right, you chaps. Yeah, I wish I honestly, dude, I wish I knew what that was like. I mean that for real. Because that would mean that I'm not dealing with the other thing that I'm dealing with. So
go to work. You mean?
Yeah. So, but I know where you're coming from as well on that too, because being a slave to the system sucks as well, right?
But at the same time, it pays my bills. It allows me to do stuff like this. If I was unemployed, there'd be no fucking internet or computer or hanging out or shows or fucking nothing. Yeah. So at the same time, yeah, it sucks, but it allows this. So I would rather have work and this than, not.
No work and have nothing.
What's that, Nick?
I was gonna say it's a place of your own too, like.
Right. I wouldn't have my place. I'd be stuck living at Nick's house.
No, you're not invited back.
Well, you never lived. Did you live there? I thought.
Yeah, you lived there, dude. Fucking Tread lived here too.
Well, I knew Tread
lived there a long time. I lived there like a year and a half.
John lived here first, and then when he moved out, I was roommate free for about 2-3 months, and then Shred moved in because he got. It was actually after his wreck where he got his like hip cracked and kind of broke the ball, the femur, and then after that was when he moved in. Was when his other injury healed up because they had to put in traction to pop the fucking. Oh yeah, it was bad. I left the room for that part because I met him at the hospital. But yeah, he got an infection and it made the bone porous, and his leg snapped at the shin, and he had to get. I saw it. I saw it was bad. Didn't go through the skin, but it came close.
Dude, it was so bad.
And it was at we were having like a fundraiser thing to raise money for him, and it was also for another friend of ours, and it was also for my stepdad at the time too. Just a bunch of bad shit happened at the same time, and we were trying to raise money to help out, everyone with bills and shit. And then, he breaks his leg at that, and then he had to get an external fixer for a while. Like his leg was in the cage with all the. Ooh, that was bad. Dude, it was fucking. Oh. He was stuck in his cousin's basement, essentially. Yeah, his mobility was super limited, and then when his leg did heal, since his cousin was moving in, his old lady, he's like, "Hey, can I move in?" I was like, "Okay." So he lived here for a while, and then he finally got his own place. Yeah.
Man, yeah, he went through some shit. Holy.
Oh yeah, it was rough. Like when my brother-in-law and I went to that Opeth show. Like, we knew like he definitely wanted to go, so that's why we got him a signed copy of Sorceress.
Yes.
Every member of the band signed it, and he was almost in tears when he got that. I was like, dude, thank you. I was like, I mean, you couldn't be there. That's so
awesome.
Yeah.
We take care of us for sure.
You do. All right, boys.
All right. Well, thank you everyone that joined. I think John had a good start to his birthday.
Yeah. Solid. Thank you guys.
One thing to pimp. Friday at 8 p.m. Kenny Cook, sorry. Got a little bit of a cold. From the band Ancients is coming on.
With two eyes.
They have a brand, two eyes. They are Canadian. I want to say Vancouver area, I believe. Yep. Their last album, Voices in the Void, I believe it's called. Yeah, I love that album, man. I thought it was killer. It was, to me, it was kind of like if you wanted to hear what Opeth would sound like if Michael could still do the death growls, it was kind of that a little bit with a little Mastodon in there.
Heart of Oak is where I started. That album's, I think, brilliant too.
Yeah. I don't know the first one.
Oh, it's good. It's really good.
Yeah. But yeah, killer, so.
Yeah.
Go check him out. Go check out Jeff's channel, man. He interviews so many cool people. He interviewed John Bush.
I did.
But yeah, hopefully see some of you guys at the premiere for Worm Witch in 8 hours, 8.5 hours or so, whatever. Or maybe 9.5 hours. I don't know. Whatever.
Like 9, 10.
9.5. We'll go 9.5.
Math is hard.
Peace out, guys.
Yeah. See you guys.
We'll catch y'all later.
Ending.